Here we go. We haven't even started yet, and we've broken Aaliyah. All right. It's working. Everything's working.
I don't even know if you can hear anything.
Except Aaliyah.
Aaliyah is broken.
Yeah, Aaliyah's broken.
No. Yeah. Hey, guys, welcome. We're live here with our first show back from our summer hiatus. Utah broke Aaliyah before we even started, so hopefully she's going to be okay.
Not my fault.
It is his fault.
It's not my fault.
Well, I mean, the scooter tried to break her yesterday. But,
Right, yeah.
The scooter did break.
all right.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we have an interesting story about that. We're going to talk about that. But we are live at Oddmall,
Oddmall.
and we're having a great time.
Yes, we are.
We are. Oddmall is here in Akron, Ohio, John S. Knight Center. But then they also, so that's the Emporium of the Weird, because there's like 17
That's the big
Oddmalls.
one. Right.
If we can find Andy, we're going to try to corner him to talk to him today. But yeah, there's a whole bunch of Oddmalls. This one is the Emporium of the Weird. It's kind of a really big one. We've got a lot of cool vendors and artisans and craft people and authors and game designer, whatever. Lots of people here, and it's been a lot of fun meeting people. We played some Trivia Murder Party with some folks that came by. We gave away copies of Scream.
I didn't play because Jeff wouldn't let me.
Well,
I wonder why.
He's not eligible to win our prizes. That's why, and you know this. So, but it's really been a great time.
One of these
We've had a lot of fun.
times, they might let me win.
But more importantly, hand me that thing there, Utah. Or no, thank you. All right. More importantly, we're doing this. All right, and I want to make sure that everybody knows we are.
What is that? I can't read it.
We are raising money for Children's Miracle Network hospitals.
Yes.
Through Extra Life, which is one of our favorite charities to do work with. In November, we are doing our 24-hour marathon, game marathon. I'm not running.
No, we're not running. There's no way we're running. I'm not running.
I'll do any kind of marathon that I can do from my couch, which is Extra Life.
Which is Extra Life gaming marathon.
That's right. So we're going to be doing that on November 5th, and so I start on the 5th. Utah joins on the 6th, goes through the rest, and we kind of hand off. It's like a little bit of a relay. Yeah. And,
Jinx, you both owe me a Coke.
So together we do like 36 hours or something, I think it is, whatever. Dude, you just put that up there now. Coke has to pay us.
Cha-ching.
I don't know, I forgot. There we go.
There we go.
So I want to make sure that everybody knows about this. It's really fun. It's a way to raise money and pursue your passions, which for us is gaming. Some of us, I don't know how passionate you are.
I don't know
about
what
gaming.
she does.
Why are you here?
Are you passionate?
I am passionate.
She rides scooters.
She would tell me earlier that she only plays the handheld.
I do.
She's a handheld snob.
That counts.
There's PC snobs or the handheld snobs?
Yeah,
So
I'm
we
the
just meet one?
handheld. Yeah, I'm the handheld snob.
All right.
Okay. Which is ironic because you injured your hand.
I
That's
won't
true.
be playing handhelds for
Right.
a while.
All right.
One-handed.
So, so ways that you can win. That's what I was going to talk about. This is what happens every time. And we have a guest sitting right here waiting, like, when are we going to talk to you? Let me just go through this really quick. So we're going to give away tickets to Con on the Cob, which is another event that Andy Hopp, who organizes all of this coolness of Oddmall and everything else. He also runs that Con on the Cob. It's in Richfield. It's a 4-day con, lots of tabletop gaming. It's arts. There's a lot of cool panels. It's a good time. October 6th through 9th. You could be going for free, along with a Con on the Cob t-shirt, a World Gun Geek t-shirt. We got stickers and buttons. You're going to get a little prize pack. But more importantly, you're going to go to the con for 4 days. 2 of you, 2 people. So that's pretty awesome.
That's very awesome.
Yes,
There's going to be information in the bottom here once this publishes later. You can also find out on our Twitter, Instagram, all that stuff. Follow us. But we're going to, all you have to do is donate at our Extra Life page. Again, the link will be below. And in the comments, tell me that you're entering the Con on the Cob contest. We'll stick your entries in there, and we're going to draw it on September 25th, which is our last show before Con on the Cob, I think. And then, you'll get them about 2 weeks before the con. So that's what we're doing.
Sounds good to me, Jeff.
All right. All right. So, you have to donate at least $5. So $5 is 5 entries. $10 is 12 entries. $20
You're blocking Aaliyah.
entries.
You're blocking Aaliyah.
Yeah.
Nobody needs to see me.
All right. Cool. Thank you so much. All right, so we do have a guest here. I'm going to go ahead and so this is the microphone. I might just take it out so that you don't have to. Do you mind holding it so that you can talk more clearly? Does it just come out?
Yeah, sure.
There we go. All right, that's going to be a pain in the butt, isn't it? Here we go. That good?
Just for you.
All right, so let me go ahead. It wouldn't be our show if there weren't all
If
these
there weren't any
difficulties.
technical difficulties.
That's right. All right, so with us today, go ahead and tell us who you are.
Hi, my name is Dina Hall, and I am with Burkana Hall, which is a Viking-inspired kind of everything. We do it all. So
Nice.
I do things like leather. I guess you would call them dice bags or
Love that.
bags, but they open up. Yeah. So
I mean, you can put whatever you want.
Whatever
in,
you
right?
want.
Yeah.
they open up. You can open them up flat.
And these are handmade, right?
These are handmade.
Wow.
Wow.
These they snap on your belt.
Oh,
that's cool.
nice. Nice.
Makes you
I
want to
make
buy a
them
belt.
Out of vegan leather.
Ooh.
Or
Nice.
these ones here are made out of real leather. So this one
Oh,
here is made
nice.
out of bison.
Oh, interesting.
I've got bison, real cow. I have goat leather over there, and I have water buffalo.
Wow.
Um,
And you can hook it on your belt.
you can hook it on your belt.
In case an unexpected bout of Dungeons and Dragons breaks out, you're ready. It's like a holster. You're like,
You're-
I'm ready to roll.
Aaliyah, you can put your headphones in that.
Yeah, that's right. We were just having a debate on where to keep your headphones, and now we've
That
just
could be
figured
a
it out.
that
I
could be a
could.
headphone pouch.
Yes. Not the Target bag.
Not the Target bag, which is not
Is
a
that what
headphone
you brought
bag.
him in?
Yes.
Oh, she brought him in a Target bag. I was wondering how that
We
conversation
have-
started.
We do carry powder earphone containers over there.
Oh,
What?
nice.
There you go.
Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute.
What else you got?
We got charcuterie boards or charcuterie boards.
Coochie boards.
Can't pronounce charcuterie. So we have some with 1 holes, 3 holes, 2 holes,
Oh, wow.
and some with none. And then the little tiny containers. We have different sizes of those.
That's cool.
Oh,
Checking
very
that
nice.
out.
Oh, that's
We
sturdy.
have fairy scrying boards.
Oh.
Oh, cool.
We have all different types of divination stuff. We have runes that are handmade. We have Ouija boards.
That's nicely done.
We have tarot card keychains.
That's the stovetop thing was cool. I know.
Yeah, so we also have this thing called a stovetop cover. It's the size of the top of a standard stove, and it's a giant piece of wood. It's not just one piece
And
of
it's kind of like this kind of wood, right? It's kind of
Yeah.
color. It's very
So
rustic looking. It's cool.
It's the burnt wood style, and it's got handles on it. So like when you have company come over, you can actually set it on the top of your stove. Gives you extra space. It also covers your mess.
Yeah. Well, I love how you explained it when I was over there that to someone. The last thing that you clean or have to clean is the stove because you've been cooking
Right.
for
Yeah.
the event or whatever.
Yeah.
Just
But
cover it up.
cover it up, and now you also have a place to serve everything.
I can appreciate that.
That's a pretty cool. I had never seen anything like it.
We tend to, like, we're all worried about everything else, and you're getting the dinner prepared, and then somebody walks in the door, and if, inevitably, even if you've wiped it down beforehand, you've just spilled something. And we had an accident happen where I made stew, and it boiled over,
Oh, no.
and I had an inch of stew juice.
Oh, gosh.
And legitimately it turned into a giant mess. That board went right on top. Nobody knew anything about it, and the next day it got cleaned up, but I didn't have to worry about a mess when
Right.
company was there.
Yeah,
So-
that's nice.
And then I have these absolutely adorable. My daughter makes earrings.
Those are so
And
cute.
these ones here are Cthulhu.
I love it.
These
which-
are cool. Little
which
8-bit
is-
Cthulhu there.
Those are so
It's
cute.
adorable.
So my 12-year-old makes those. She makes earrings and keychains.
Oh, this is the plastic beads that you use in iron to melt
Yeah.
together.
Very
What is
cool.
that called?
I don't
Perler
remember.
beads.
Perler, that's it.
beads. That's it.
Oh, here's the stove thing. Yeah.
Oh, that's
Oh,
nice.
that is
it's very
nice.
nice. Look at
Yeah,
the quality.
yeah.
It's really, really cool.
Wow.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
that's
that's good.
perfect.
Yeah.
So, but we do all kinds of things. We are on Facebook. If you look us up, we're called Burkana Hall. Our site is building. We are getting better and better with it. I'm getting more and more pictures on it. And we are developing a store through Square
Nice.
We do a lot of Oddmalls. We also are under Country Cuties and Sweet Treats. We do gluten-free baked goods.
Oh,
Wow.
nice.
So,
You guys are busy.
oh yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know how to sit still.
That's
so
all right.
Life's short.
And what's his name? His head is cut off, but we
Oh,
want
that's
to
fine.
acknowledge him. Go ahead and peek in.
So this is my fantastic husband.
There he is.
22 years Boyd.
Aw.
And he is her Viking warrior.
Yeah,
as
He
the
I
is.
am her
t-shirt says.
Viking warrior. Well, the shirt is all we could see for a while there. So
And he is my Viking warrior. So like he is the one. So he does all of the woodworking. He also does. So we have handcrafted hairpins that are silver, or that they're stainless steel. He forges them,
Oh,
Oh,
cool.
wow.
and so they're really beautiful. But they come to a point, and they actually can be used as self-defense.
Oh,
Oh, they
nice.
literally come to a
Wow.
point.
Yes,
Yeah.
they
Yes.
literally come to a point. So like you can twirl your hair up, put them in your hair, and then when need be, you can pull
can
them
use it
out
for
and work
self-defense.
better than anything else to stop somebody from hurting you. So
wow, that's
You
interesting.
hear that, ladies?
Yeah. Cool. And we will put the links in the show notes. So if you're listening, well, first of all, if you're listening on the podcast, we apologize. You can't see any of this.
Oh, right, we're doing audio description.
That's the benefit of actually watching live, which we're on Twitch
yes.
right now, watching live. So make sure, podcast listeners, if you want to see this stuff, check it out on Twitch or YouTube. We'll have the replay up there, so you can actually see who we're talking to and all these cool things. But you can also go to their Facebook page and order them for yourself.
awesome.
Indeed.
Pretty cool.
Well, thank you guys for being
Oh my
here.
gosh, thank you.
Yeah,
It was so
thank
great
you
to
for
talk to
sitting
you.
still for a little bit. For us.
Yeah.
Oh, and by the way, everybody, absolutely check out their games, the Extra Life thing.
Oh,
we
yeah.
as a family, because our whole family is super excited about joining in.
Awesome.
I've got a teenager and a preteen, and our whole family's already looked into it.
And you have a
checked in.
miracle story of your own, right?
I do.
That's why you're for Akron Children's, right?
Yep, we are going to be doing ours for Akron Children's Hospital,
Excellent.
and so we are super excited to be joining in. And my 15-year-old's already come over and asked you a bunch of questions.
Yeah.
And he's all set. He's like, I can do all the games I want to play, Mom. And I was like, yeah, but you have to do some of them with your mother.
It's a family affair. Yeah, we love.
right.
Yeah, it's fantastic to work at the whole family, and it's a lot of fun that way. Yeah.
Yep.
So we are going to be doing it as a family. So everybody else, join on and let's do this together.
Indeed.
Thank you so much, man. I
Thank
should have had
you.
you on at the
Thank you
beginning
so
just because I totally blew the whole thing for that one. It was terrible. Thank you so much, guys.
Thank you.
All right.
Con. Good luck, guys. Oh, don't forget this.
Oh yeah, you left your scrying. I forget what it's called.
And
Scrying.
Lily's earrings.
And don't forget.
Oh,
yes.
and the earrings. Yeah.
The Cthulhu. Don't leave Cthulhu behind.
Cthulhu. All right. Well, so that was awesome. Some really cool stuff. Now we have another guest coming right now.
Oh, yes. And
This has
everybody.
been- they've been our neighbors. In fact, I'm going to do this first real quick. Oh, no, this is the wrong camera. My
What
bad.
are you doing? Oh,
This
come
camera,
on now.
There. So as you can see, we got some neighbors right over here. Wave, say hi.
Hi. Hi to the
Those guys
neighbors.
have been here all weekend with us. They've endured our noisy games of murder and things like that. Not murder.
Wait, murder?
trivia
wait, murder?
party.
Wait, murder? What?
Mudda.
No, not actual murder. Trivia murder party. Although if we needed to murder, you can see we've got a giant sword here. That we could actually bring into it. Welcome first let me hand you the microphone
yes,
there. And tell us who you are. Introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Emily Whitehouse of Isekai Heavy Industries. We do 3D printing for props, cosplay, general nerdery, fun stuff. Got here the sword from Berserk, which weighs an
That's what it's
absolute
from. We were
ton.
trying to figure out.
I was trying to figure out if it was the sword from Bleach or. Yeah.
We can do Bleach. We can do Cloud's Buster Sword. We specialize in doing like big stuff and small stuff.
Yeah, Cloud Sword was the first one. When I saw that, that's the first thing I think of when I think of giant
Sure,
swords.
yeah.
Yes.
And this is Emperor Bellus's mask from the Owl House.
Look at that.
We do a lot of Owl House related stuff because, it's such a good show.
Yes.
And no, I haven't seen that yet. Jacob, my
you gotta watch
my
it.
16-year-old is a big fan.
And
has
this
told me
one-
about it many times.
this one
This
has
is the one
Howard.
I was like, oh my gosh.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
Howard. Look at
This,
Okay, for
this
our
should
audio
be-
listeners.
If
Howard
I
the
had,
duck.
so here's the thing.
A duck
I
named
want you to
Howard.
donate to Extra Life because it's for the kids. But I also would love you to send me money so that I
We
can
can-
buy
so
that
he can
and
get
it can
Howard
be
the dog.
in the studio
behind
when
you.
we're actually on the show. Wouldn't that be cool?
That
and then
would be
you could
really
see
cool.
it everywhere. We'd just be like it was ours.
Okay, but Utah, I think that this deserves
much is
a
the Howard?
description.
You wanna tell me?
500 for the Howard.
500. So that's
And
what I
he's
need.
life size, so
Yeah, that's
he is-
life-size
he is
Howard.
Life-size Howard the Duck.
And
from
he's got the gun
MCU.
from Endgame, like when he comes out of the
Yeah,
crowd.
at
If
the
you
end there, the big
you have
battle.
to pause quickly to see
Yeah.
him. That's fantastic. Yeah. And these are all, what's amazing is that it's 3D printed and then you like finish it, right? You do some
yeah,
stuff.
we
Oh,
do
is
a,
everything 3D printed?
everything we do is 3D printed.
There's something on your shoulder.
I wonder what that is.
Yeah, this is a little articulated dragon.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, look at the colors too. I love
Yeah.
That is beautiful.
It's and it prints all as one thing,
All
right?
as one thing, yeah.
You don't put it
You don't
together
have to
after.
put it together.
You just have to kind of
it. Oh,
crack
look at
it.
the legs too.
Yeah. It's all flexible
Just
and everything.
amazing that these printers can do that.
Yeah.
Blows my mind.
Yeah, so like I was saying, we can do like statues of superheroes and whatnot. We were talking with Rubber City Comics about doing some of the superhero statues for their new store.
Nice.
Or if you just want one for your living room, because that's such a great conversation starter.
Right.
Of, is that Howard the Duck? Well, yes. If you come see us at Con on the Cob in about a month or so, I should have K9 with me as well from Doctor Who.
No, how much is that?
I haven't figured that out yet because
Okay.
I got to work out the electronics.
Oh,
that
it's
was
going to
my
be
next-
like a working one.
That was
Yeah.
my next
Oh
question.
my.
Is it
Hey, you know what? All you have to do, if you want to go to Con on the Cob and see that, you just have to donate to our Extra Life. $5 will get you
Yep.
5 tickets, and you'll maybe win 4-day passes. We're on the little screen. Nobody can read that. But you could win, possibly win these tickets. So
That would be
$5
pretty cool.
just to get 5 entries in there, $10 to get 12. And then I have to do math from there on out. But actually, it's 24, right? For 20? We'll make it 25. I'll give you 25 for 20 if you do it. So that'd be awesome. You get an extra ticket. Actually, that'd be several extra tickets because
several.
it's more. Yeah. Anyway,
It's more
we don't do
tickets.
math on
Math is
this show,
complicated.
right?
It's more tickets.
It's very much.
Check out this dragon.
Yeah, what a cool dragon. All right, again, podcast friends, if you're out there, we have, we're going to put the information in the show notes, isakaiheavyindustries.com. In case you can't spell that, I will. Oh, here, I'll just put it. For those who are out there in the world, look at that.
In Video Land.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're on Twitter, Facebook, and whatnot as well, so you can find us pretty much anywhere.
How long have you been doing this?
About 3 years.
And how did you get started?
Started kind of as a hobby, and I was like, wow, this is a lot of fun. I'm going to make some money doing this.
Yeah.
And I've been like cosplaying and doing cons and stuff for like my entire life. So just natural extension of that.
Sure.
Now, tell us about what kind of printer do you have? How big is it?
I've got-
For
I'm
example,
assuming it's-
Howard
I'm
did
assuming
just
it's
one
multiple
print,
printers.
or is it multi-print?
Howard is about 12 parts.
Okay.
I did him on my Neptune 2S farm. I've got a farm of several of those printers to be able to do a bunch of stuff at once, or
Nice.
one thing that takes a ton of parts.
Correct.
Yeah.
I've got a nice big machine to be able to do the helmets all in one piece, and then I've got a giant resin printer as well to be able to do a lot of our miniatures and figures and stuff. Like we've got
Whose head is
various
that?
Marvel statues that we
There you
can
go. Yep.
we can print
Oh,
off.
Look at that.
That
This is
so cool.
Willem Dafoe.
William
man.
Dafoe's Green Goblin
Yeah.
from No Way Home.
Like you can. That's the. So
We've got an
let's
actual
see.
bust of him over there on the table.
Yeah, the bust, and you can change out the heads, right?
Yeah.
Oh, they've
You
got
can
the
get him-
helmet too from
Yeah,
the.
it's the Green Goblin helmet, goggles head, or no goggles. Just William Dafoe being all creepy.
Right. That's awesome. Yeah, that's the interchangeable heads is kind of fun. So, what mood am I in today? What's that?
Exactly.
What did I miss?
Oh no, I was just enjoying the happenings around me.
Oh yes.
It's a very lively show.
Yeah, Oddmall is always, there's so lots of surprises around every corner. And the treasure chest over there is a lot of fun.
Did you check out
finally
the-
look
Yeah,
in it?
yeah, we did.
So
It didn't work
that's,
for me.
That's an in-house secret. You have to come to Oddmall to find out what the treasure chest is all about. So check that out. If
Why did you do
but
air,
if you-
why
if
did you
anybody
do air
sees-
quotes?
if
It's an
anybody
actual.
sees-
It's not like
You're right. If anybody sees Andy, though, like flag him down.
we had to flag
Okay.
it down.
Because
We
he's
got-
out of my eye
What,
shot over
what does
there.
he look like again?
Danny DeVito.
Right.
All right. Cool. Yeah, but we'll have
You're
the,
laughing because you know it's true.
right? Hey, I'm not. He's the one who told me that.
he
the very
introduced
first
himself.
time so like many years ago, the very first Oddmall, he gave us an Extra Life booth, And and we were just talking through chat at that time. I'd never met the man, and he says, "But come see me and we'll talk." And at Oddmall, and so he said, "I'm the one that looks like Danny DeVito," and I'm like, "Sure, whatever."
Yeah, whatever.
Then I came here. I'm like,
And
"You're Andy." He's great, but no, Andy's absolutely the best human being on the earth. He's so cool, and so I really want to get him on the show. But yeah, we'll have this in the show notes so people can find out more. But yeah, these are awesome. It would be okay if you forgot to take that with you when you walk back to your table.
Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding. That dragon is phenomenal.
I mean, you're
Dragon's
welcome to just
just-
walk the 5 feet on over and
I
slip me some
know.
cash or
I
a
know.
card or whatever.
I might get to. Do you see they have Beskar
I
over
saw
there?
that.
We've
yeah.
only
They
got
have
a couple
little-
of those left too.
Oh my gosh.
So,
So I might get one of those. That would be kind of fun.
And even just the Mjolnir, it just phenomenal.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we've
there's
got
several
both.
Mjolnirs.
We got both versions of it, the whole and the
And then
shattered from the new
fracture,
one.
Fracture, shattered, shattered.
And those are
fractured.
like 150, something like
150
that,
for
I
that,
think?
yeah.
Fracture,
I mean, that's
shattered.
cool.
Fractured and shattered together is fractured.
We can't
Anyway,
today.
where's my Timberlake? No, I'm kidding. All right,
What is
so
happening?
I don't know what's happening anymore. Thank you so much for coming over.
Thanks for having me,
I know you
yeah.
had to travel very far
It
to
was
be with us here today.
quite a journey, you know.
But thank you so much for showing us.
Safe
I know
travels
I've got
exhausted.
another
Safe travels.
another vendor who's over there. I see him out of the corner of my eye who's ready. So
Awesome.
Again, thank
Sounds
you
good.
so much.
Yeah,
can
thank
just
you so
leave
much
that
for
on
having
the
me.
table. So
Oh, and don't forget.
All right.
Yeah, I might be making a long journey for one of those dragons.
I
Right?
know, right?
The dragons are pretty sweet.
Those dragons are.
The
I mean,
dragon
it's
is
just-
amazing.
To me, it's amazing how they all print
It's all
as
Hi.
one thing.
Here we
And,
go.
Listen,
Come out.
I
Welcome, welcome,
love
welcome.
this.
We have another guest with us. So hold on. He's got to get situated. Oh, we're taking
Oh
pictures?
yeah,
Definitely needs a picture.
All right, there we go.
definitely.
All right.
I didn't know you were doing that. I'm like, why is he just sit down, man? I didn't know she was doing that. I'm like, why isn't he sitting down? I don't know.
He's showing
He didn't
off
want
his
to.
apron. Come
All
on,
right.
man. He's showing off his awesome
it's
apron.
cool. He's showing the side of the microphone though that has the Blues Clues. So any of the kids who grew up are all of a sudden like are going a clue.
Where?
Steve from Blues Clues was here earlier.
Yeah.
Not
You know what to
Not the
do.
real, but it was a really good cosplayer, and he left us a clue.
Awesome.
Introduce yourself, please.
Yeah, my name is Trent Raber. I am here with Nerd Artistry Fabrics. Nerd Artistry, actually, but it's a company my wife and I started. She has been a seamstress her entire life. And it all kind of began when, I love to cook. I wanted a new apron to do barbecue in. I'm at the store looking at aprons. I'm like, I don't want something with freaking flowers on it. I just don't. I don't want flowers. I don't want like stripes. I want something different. And we were at Joann Fabrics one day, and I found this fabric that has like a zombie pinups all over it. I'm like, you gotta make me an apron out of that. So she made me a zombie pinup apron, and everybody was just blown away when they saw it. Like all our friends, everything were like, oh my gosh, that's freaking amazing. We need those. And that's kind of how the whole thing was born. And then we started off making products, and then as we continued on, my wife kind of started to notice that she is actually quite talented with fabric design and started to come up with like some ideas. Like this is her own design here.
That's amazing.
And she works with an artist, and they create the seamless designs, and she makes the custom fabric and then makes stuff out of it. So
Wow.
Nice.
we try to keep our things centered in kind of like the nerd geek community. We're all about gaming, sci-fi, horror, all that kind of stuff.
Also, not our audience.
No, not at all.
Sorry.
No, definitely no.
Not the world.
The World Gone Geek.
Exactly. So we try to apply it to like practical items. Like she makes oven mitts and bags and purses, but out of crazy materials. So
Yeah.
Love
I saw
the-
a Star Wars oven mitt over there. I was tempted to get
I
myself
know.
another bag for your headphones. Yeah. Is that what the conversation was about to take place here?
Justin Timberlake, where are you?
Hold on. I think I actually do. No, he's on a different. I don't have him here.
Yeah, it's
We
all
can't
right.
do
JT's a
Timberlake.
busy man.
Yeah.
It's the inside.
Did you have a question, Ali? This is
I know I'm stunning in the pinup apron.
This
Like I
is
know
the
I'm stunning.
second time we've broken Aaliyah.
No.
She's not broken. She's just. Okay,
No,
then-
just
okay,
keep
then
going.
just
Okay.
keep going.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
what-
so
what
you're
else
wearing
you
an
got?
apron right now.
Yeah, so I'm wearing this apron. This is actually my wife not only designed the fabric on the apron, but she also designed the apron pattern itself. So she kind of designed the assembly, designed how to put the whole thing together, and then she makes the patterns and sells them on top of the fabric and the aprons. So like most of the stuff we have is actually, she actually came up with the actual like the way to build it from a fabric perspective. So it's very interesting. She's very talented. It's all witchcraft to me. I don't understand how she does it, but she's very good at it. She's absolutely spectacular.
I might even be able to get her on camera. She didn't want to be on camera. That's what she sent you.
Yeah, she's not a big fan.
But
She
she's
knows I'm
over
a
there.
ham, so.
I don't know if anybody can see the aprons. And then
They're
you
on that
can
rolling
deduce
rack
who
over
it might be over there.
Yeah, exactly.
There, I turned the camera.
So yeah, she wanted to do something like with a very kind of 1950s June Cleaver look. So it's like got the big bow in the
With
back.
zombies.
Yeah, with zombies. Why not? You know, because who doesn't?
Leave it
you
to
know?
zombies.
Leave it to zombies.
Oh
Exactly.
my gosh.
I want to see the bottom of this.
Oh sure, here I
one
could stand
time.
up.
Yeah, like
So as you can see, let me see if I can lift it
Bite
up
me.
there. Yeah, I know that's the panel to
The
bite me, but
undead.
I'm trying to.
Brains.
Yeah, it's like kind of a graffiti design. She works with an
Yes.
artist.
It's really cool.
I don't know if you guys can all see that.
Yeah.
that's
that's great.
amazing.
But yeah, you know, she works with an artist, kind of decides what she wants it to say and look like, and then they make it happen.
That's
Pretty
fantastic.
crazy.
That's fantastic.
But you got other things.
Yeah, I
It
brought
makes
some
more
other
than
things
just-
too.
More than aprons.
Yeah, more than just aprons. You know, we're also big gamers, so we play a lot of Dungeons and Dragons and everything underneath the sun. Pathfinder, Alien. You know, freaking what's the other one? The Starfinder. All that stuff.
Yeah.
So I have way too much dice. Well, I don't think you can ever have too much dice, but
You never have too many dice.
exactly. So we were trying to figure out a good way. You know, everybody used to have the Crown Royal bag.
Yes.
And so my wife started designing dice bags, and over the last 3 years since we've been doing this, it's really elevated into what it is now. So
Oh, check that out.
here, I'll hand it
You
over
might have to
you.
lift that up a little bit so
Yeah.
we can see it. But
I want to open this up for you so you guys can check it out too. But yeah, so it's a 100% dice bag. It's got a nice square bottom on it. It'll stand up straight.
Oh, nice.
That's
It's
nice.
got 4 pockets on the inside.
On the inside.
And if you guys want to take a look at that, she even designed the little beholder
Check that out.
poles that are on the end there.
oh, that.
Yeah, look at that.
Yeah, those are actually zipper pulls that she uses on like her bags and
These
her
little zipper pulls.
like purses and things like that.
Nice. Yeah,
and
that's
then
very
she
cool.
figured out how to convert them to make them little tags on the end of the
You get
dice
the
bag.
idea. It's
So-
smart. It's the
Nice.
beholder.
And that's
We've got-
her
Here we go.
personal favorite
We've got
graffiti
the
belt
fabric
loop
there.
here.
The mimic.
Yeah, that actually you can actually open
it's a
that.
snap,
It's a
right?
snap. Yeah, you can open it and then it'll snap around your belt loop or a bag.
So again, you can have if a Dungeons and Dragons breaks out unexpectedly.
You're prepared.
Yeah.
Well,
you've
the
got-
crazy part with
look,
those two
headphones.
is
I love the idea of just like I've got my dice out with at my like a holster like with me
Right.
like all the time. Like
well, it's also
you
too,
never know when you might need a critical hit.
We actually had people at one of the first Oddmall shows we ever came to. We had a
feel like
couple
I
of
would
rock
put-
climbers by them.
Wow.
Because they're like, it's
Yeah,
perfect for
I was
chalk.
about to say the exact same
That's
thing.
So we were like, you know what? Let's put a belt loop on it to make it even easier for them. So
Yeah.
that's
crazy.
it started off as a dice bag and it's kind of become our all-purpose usable bag for whatever you want.
Critical hit.
Yeah.
Roll
Well-
for initiative.
Will your headphones fit in that, Ilya?
Why is she giving us a look? That's like she's giving us a headphone look, Jeff. We're just asking questions here.
Yeah, I'm just
No,
just
I feel like I would
asking
use this for my chalk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For your
Or
chalk?
maybe this one.
This
Maybe
one
here.
actually has a great story
looks
behind
really
it.
cool.
So this one here, you guys can see it here real quick. As you can see, it has
I mean, sorry, I'm gonna.
Oh, sorry,
interrupt
go
you.
ahead, yeah.
The inside is as cool as the outside. Look at that.
Yeah, it's got.
It's
I love
amazing.
the pockets around the outside.
yeah, that's one thing I really like about it. Nice big deep pockets.
Yeah.
And then this one here, this fabric, as you may be able to see, there's a bunch of wonderful women on there, and it says "Fight like a girl."
Yes.
This actually, you want to take a look at that? Go ahead. That actually came
I actually
about.
need help.
Me and some friends of mine actually wrote a book for a game world based on Pathfinder 2, and a 485-page book. And
wow.
we had graphics done, all that kind of stuff, and all of the female characters on there are representations of the different races from our world.
Oh, interesting.
And so my wife took them and was like, "Hey, I'm going to do this fight like a girl thing." I'm like, "That's freaking genius!" Yeah, absolutely, you know.
That's cool, man.
And then the polka dots. You're
Polka
lucky
dots
because
are
my wife
so
got me in
great.
polka dots today, which I hate polka dots. so.
Polka dots are cool.
You know, as a woman, I could really appreciate these deep pockets because
Mm-hmm.
women, we never
You can
get the
appreciate
deep.
pockets in general.
That too, because my pants that I currently have on, the front pockets are fake, and that's
Which is
it's such
ridiculous.
Right.
Well, I
Just
don't
a
know why you
lie.
even put it on there.
Yeah.
But you see, you can strap that on your belt loop, and then you get pockets outside of the fake pockets on your pants. It's perfect.
Inside pockets on your outside bag. For your headphones, too.
Exactly. So so this game system though, I'm going to
Yeah.
go back to that real quick.
Sure.
Is that something that you published, or it's just for you guys, your
Not
friends?
at this
or-
time. We tried to publish it. We actually tried a Kickstarter for it. Didn't really go over well. It's something we're going to go back to at some point.
Sure.
But you know, publishing a book is very expensive.
Oh, I can imagine.
You
Yeah.
know?
It'd be quite a journey. yes.
So, you know, we plan to get there at some point, and at some point in time when we do, that'll all get mixed in with Nerd Artistry as well. And, you know, our plan is to kind of take this brand and build it into all of that. You know, like her stuff that she makes. I also paint miniatures, trying to get into 3D sculpting to do that as well, plus the game stuff. So it's kind of the goal.
That's awesome. Very
That's
cool.
amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, these. I'm sorry. I
can
thought
talk
you were
about
done,
this
but
real
you have
quick.
one more thing.
One
Yeah,
more
no.
thing. Yeah, my wife also makes these tumblers. So
I like the
these,
sparkles.
This
That is
is
fun.
actually her fabric design as well. And then this is a 22-ounce stainless steel tumbler that she takes the fabric, puts it on the outside of it, and then she resin coats them to give the effect. That's where all the glitter and
that's where
everything
the
comes
glitter
from.
comes
Yeah, yeah. So that usually comes as just like a stainless steel tumbler, and then she turns it into that. But yeah.
Nice.
Oh, that's cool. Oh yeah, you can see.
So yeah, we can do that. We basically can make those with any fabric design we have.
No pockets.
It's very cool. I've been
Utah
using one of
broke
those
it.
for years.
If you break it, you buy it.
Yeah, I know, right?
Oh, it was just the tag.
Just
that
the
fell
tag came off. It's fine. Oh. But yeah,
I
man,
don't
it's
think
been
you can
fun.
put your headphones in this.
I don't know what
Take
the
them
headphone
with
joke
you.
is, but I got to find out at some point.
No,
She brought her. Yeah, you want to.
I brought my Target bag, and I put my headphones
In the Target bag.
as well as the microphone in the Target bag
Oh
because
wait,
I didn't have.
You didn't tell me the microphone was in there too. So the Target bag is not just a headphone bag; it's a headphone microphone bag.
Yeah, it's just what I put in there for today because I didn't want to carry a purse. I needed like
but you
something
You carry the
to.
purse anyway.
That's recycling. That's just making use of
It's
the things
reuse.
around
Yes,
you, you
it's
know?
reuse.
And then they were
Well, one of
picking
these-
on me because
I wasn't. I was just saying that would be really good for it. I wasn't picking on you.
I wasn't picking on you. I was just trying to figure out which bag was what.
you have a
But
bag.
these are some incredible bags for being able to
They
do
are.
that kind
Yeah,
of stuff.
you know, she does very good stuff.
I love that they stand up on their own and that you've got a. Is it like a piece of cardboard or plastic?
No,
on the
what she
bottom?
uses is she uses like it's called interfacing, I believe. I'm not a seamstress, so I might be
okay.
getting that
Yeah,
wrong.
yeah.
But it's like it's basically a thicker version of it's a thicker fabric that she uses like in her
Right.
purses and whatnot.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then she puts them about halfway up to give that stance, but then leaves it off the top so that you can close it like you would want to with a dice bag.
Oh, you just told her a secret.
Yeah, I know. I just gave it away, didn't I? I'm
Yeah.
gonna get beaten when I get back
Well,
up to the booth.
hey,
you know?
she didn't want to come
Ixnay
behind
on the
camera.
interface.
Yeah,
Hey.
exactly. That's the price you pay. You know?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. You picked your spokesman and sent him over. That's awesome. Thank you so much.
Yeah,
man.
awesome. I
This is
appreciate the
great.
time, guys.
No,
Thanks.
so I've got a card here. We're gonna make sure to put your. Go ahead and tell people where they can find you.
Yeah, you can find us at nerdartistry.com, www.nerdartistry.com. That's one word, nerd in artistry. And then you can also find her on Facebook, Nerd Artistry Fabrics and Hardware. I think she also has a TikTok account, but I don't know anything about TikTok
TikTok.
stuff.
At
That's-
it's at Nerd Artistry.
There
It's
we
on
go,
here.
at Nerd Artistry. Yeah, so come check us out. We just opened up a new round of pre-order fabrics, so there's all kinds of new stuff up there. So come check it out, and yeah, hopefully we can help you out.
Very
Thank
cool.
you so much for
Awesome.
stopping
Thank
by.
you.
Thank you guys, appreciate
Thanks
it.
again. No,
Yeah,
thank you.
thank
It was
you.
great to have you.
See ya.
All right. It's all kinds of stuff like that here. Like it's just really amazing. Like everybody's got
I love those.
It's an
really
emporium.
cool stuff. In
Emporium
fact,
of
our next
cool
I
guest does
definitely
too.
want the mitt.
Go ahead, have a seat. Yeah, welcome.
Hi.
Grab
Step into
grab
our
that mic
office.
right there. That's going to be you. I'm going to make sure that there we go.
Got you on camera.
Hi. So introduce yourself. Tell us everybody who you are.
My name is Vanessa Lee Abraham, and I have two ventures. I have Smile Inside, which is social and emotional learning for kids and teens, so all sorts of things under that umbrella. And then I also am an artist, so I do fused glass jewelry and alcohol inks. So the jewelry is things like I cut glass and melt glass.
Oh wow,
Oh,
that's
I
pretty.
make rings. I like things that are sparkly, like a lot of people do.
Yes.
So those types of items are also available at the Northside Marketplace, and I do shows. I'll be at Oddmall for the December show,
Okay.
and then I've also got Smile Inside.
Yeah.
So
Look
would
at how
you like-
cute.
Those are
Talk about
so
that.
cute.
So
cute.
okay, yeah, you picked. I didn't know which one you were going to talk about first, but yeah. So Hannah immediately had to get one of
Of
these.
course, right? Yes, I can see that.
But tell us a little bit about it because it's not just that. Like there's stuff you can do with that over there. So
Yes. So I've done little setups before. But today was a perfect day to allow people to dress up their own fuzzy with accessories, bows, hats. They also have a hair dyeing station, so I've got some fabric markers out.
Oh.
There's little rubber bands. They can put their hair in pigtails. So everybody gets their own little unique fuzzy to take home. And they also get an adoption card. So the whole point of the warm
Oh, that's
fuzzies
sweet.
is to have a challenge to spread peace, love, and happiness.
Oh, cool.
So that's what that's based on. And it's from, and not a lot of people know this, but a lot of people have heard of warm fuzzies, but they actually come from a book called A Warm Fuzzy Tale by Claude Steiner, and I think it was published in 1969.
Oh, wow.
And in the 70s and the 80s, it was just a wave of all these activities at camps, and like a lot of people came by this weekend. Were like, I remember doing warm fuzzy stuff at camp, and another.
Didn't they have little like puff balls with little sticker feet? I remember those.
Yeah.
I used to get those at school and stuff when I was a
Yeah.
kid, and I was like, I love those things.
Yep, they're like little pom-poms. With
Yeah, a little pom pom with little sticker feet. Sometimes they'd
yep.
have googly eyes.
Yep.
Yeah, I remember that. That's awesome. And
they're-
this is like the
they're used
evolution
as-
of that.
They're used as an incentive a lot, but the whole point of a warm fuzzy, and if you read the Warm Fuzzy Tale, you would know that they're the opposite of cold pricklies.
That's right. Yep, I remember that. Oh my gosh, nostalgia is coming back hard. Leah's like, what?
She's like, I don't know.
Well, again, it was in 1969, so
Right,
like,
this was our
I was in
childhood.
elementary school in the 70s, so there you go.
So the warm fuzzies are a symbol of like good deeds or a compliment or something that uplifts you. So that's the challenge on the adoption card. Whoever gets the fuzzy is challenged to do that.
That's awesome. You don't want to be a cold prickly.
No, you don't.
Is that why you just asked me if you?
Why did we both look at her when we said
Well, see, I
Why
said
am I
it
the
looking
cold
at you,
prickly?
and then
and
turned. Like I was like, so I was misleading. She
No.
thought I was talking about you, and then I like turned it on. I apologize.
no,
She's
no.
definitely not the cold prickly here.
And
No,
I just asked if she was cold if she needed my jacket.
That's why I looked at him. I was like,
She's cold because the air conditioner is on hot.
yeah, I feel like it's
So
like
she's
right
prickly
here
because
though.
she's cold.
Yes.
That's how it works, I guess.
Is that?
But I know Hannah was over, so she got one of those. And I saw her sitting on the floor coloring the hair for like 20 minutes
Yeah.
because she's like, you know, I mean,
Right,
all
sure.
artistry.
You got to make sure that
yeah.
They are
Great ones
so
that went out.
cute.
It's
These
really
are
fun.
also available at the Northside Marketplace. However, I don't have the coloring or the accessory station set up, so I individualize them when I send them out. So they're just on the shelf for adoption.
Gotcha.
But then they can do whatever they want with them at home once they get them. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
That's
Now,
cool.
do they need like specific type of markers if they wanna?
The fabric dye markers or the fabric markers are going to keep it in there permanently. But I mean, I suppose you know it's you can wash it. Like if you did Crayola on it and you wanted to change the hair color every other week,
Oh yeah, I
like
was
some
gonna
people
say.
do.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
If they wanted to change
nice.
hair
I suppose
color
you
every
could
so
do that.
often. Yeah.
Just like put it in one of those laundry bags or wash it by hand and get it out.
Yeah.
Nice.
They're
Not a
fun.
headphone bag.
No.
I missed that. I didn't hear what you said. So you got something else here too. You want to tell us about
one
this?
other product to share. So I'm about creating activities for young people and even grown-ups to learn self-awareness. And the beginning of that is emotional literacy. So Fill in the Blanks is a game that's like an icebreaker that you can play. I mean, people have bought it for their kids. They've bought it for work parties. I know a 15-year-old bought it for him and his girlfriend to play. So it's kind of cute, kind of fun. If you want to just roll the dice.
Go ahead, Aaliyah.
You want me to roll the dice?
Yeah.
She's
what-
injured.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot about your
So,
hand. That's the
you
second
gotta-
time I've forgotten about your hand and made you do
You
something.
got to sit, or what, an 8?
That's 8.
So it's 8.
6, 7, 8.
Annoyed.
Annoyed.
Okay, so you need to answer the question.
Which is what Aaliyah is right now for
you
me
need to
making
pick
her.
a card, any card, and answer for annoyed.
Oh boy.
Okay.
So she
So
picks
you
a
have to
card.
answer the annoying question.
Well, you got to feel in the blank. So you put the
Okay.
emotion in the blank.
There you go.
When you feel annoyed, what can change your mood?
Ooh.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh. Headphones.
She's like, what are you talking about? Stop doing that. There's these inside jokes
Yeah.
from the last
Just-
guest. and
not
yeah,
get
I
it.
won't. So
That's okay.
yeah, what put you? Let's put you in a better mood when you're
Yeah,
annoyed.
riding a scooter.
You talk. I will say one of these little things.
A warm
You
fuzzy.
want to cuddle with it a little bit?
Yeah.
Oh, it's just
Look at it. It's so cute.
Warm fuzzies definitely change the mood.
That's awesome.
They're
it is
so
pretty
cute.
That's all I brought to share, though.
That's kind of fun though.
I
I
love
almost
that.
feel like we should
wanna go?
get one of those.
And
Sure, I'll
then-
do one.
There you go.
Well, you got to do one. We'll all three do one.
Okay, sure.
There's your
But no, I
fuzzy.
kind of.
It's so cute.
I like the name. Fill in the
And
blank.
it's soft.
Yeah, it's really.
It's very
we
soft.
should get it, and then on every episode, we should like do.
We should start it off.
Start it off. Make
Start
sure
the
we're all
episode.
in a good headspace for
have
the
to make
show.
sure we feel in
And
the
then we
blanks.
find out that we are not.
All right. Whoop.
All right.
I guess
well,
that's
you
a 6.
got
Oh, 7.
7.
All right. Well, 6 is angry and 7 is proud.
So,
So how about you answer for one of them?
well, I mean, ultimately, it landed on 7. So I guess we'll do 7.
So
It was like stuck up in there. It was. Yeah, you don't count it if it's on its side. I mean, I can't.
Maybe you can be angrily proud.
Whoops. Wait, which one am I? Proud?
no angry.
Proud is 7.
Answer for
Right?
7, which is proud.
What is the best thing about being so angry that you're proud of? No, or so proud that it makes you angry. Okay. Now, what is the best thing about being angry?
Think deep.
Wow. I mean, I guess just kind of like,
Letting it out.
yeah, right?
Right.
You just sometimes you just gotta like.
You have to
gotta-
let it out.
I mean,
It would be-
it's not wrong to be angry,
No, and it's
right? I
unhealthy
mean,
to
first
keep
we
it
say
inside.
angry, we're like, oh no, that's a bad thing. It's not.
No.
You're allowed to be angry. That's how you express that, right?
Yeah, I mean that's what emotions do. They're our teachers. So
Yeah.
that's what this game is meant to be. Is like let's talk about this stuff.
Yeah.
It's like instead of how was school today, we can actually have a focused thought and talk about a particular emotion and see what stories come out.
That's really
Yeah.
fun. That's
That's-
kind of cool.
I like that.
That's insightful. It's really.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's really good. I
Did
like
you want
it.
to have a go to?
Yes.
Yeah, he has to.
I think I'm
He
required.
doesn't have a choice. Are you good still? I don't want to. There's people at your booth. Do you need to run over there?
That's true. I don't. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, run over there.
You run this, and I'll get to watch it later.
All right,
Okay.
cool. All right.
5.
So yeah, she's going back to her booth because we don't want those people to steal her warm fuzzies. They're not going to steal it. This is a good place. Let me
That
get
would
the.
be is ironic.
All right, so you rolled what here?
5. Would
5.
it be ironic if people were stealing warm fuzzies? Is that irony?
That would be definitely a cold, prickly kind of thing to do.
That's a cold, prickly thing to do to steal warm fuzzies.
Yeah. We were just saying, well, I hope they're not stealing your warm fuzzies over
Oh,
there.
absolutely not. They were having fun.
All right, so he rolled 5, and
what's
we got to
5?
look at
Yeah,
5
what's
on.
5 is-
All right. 5. Shy.
Oh, okay.
Shy.
Here.
I've never seen him look at me like that before.
Interesting. Who in the group is shy,
In the group. Oh.
and why?
Out of the 3 of you guys,
Out of the 3 of us,
who is
who
the
is
most shy?
That's
Well-
that's tough.
According to Aaliyah, it's not me.
That's tough because I feel like all of us are sort of extroverts in some ways and introverts in other ways. I mean, everybody looks at me and thinks extrovert because I don't mind going and talking.
Yeah, but I
I
know
still
better.
have the introvert trait of needing to decompress when this stuff is over,
Right.
right? And I want to be around nobody.
Right.
But I love being in this environment too. So what does that make me? I don't know.
An ambivert.
It's both.
I think
An
there is a
ambivert,
thing.
like
that a thing?
I
ambidextrous?
think it is. Yeah.
It's an ambivert.
Ambivert.
Yeah, you're in between. But
Yeah.
you're in between like introverted and
Okay.
Extroverted.
yeah, that's me.
Hey.
I'm also like that. I need to go home and I used to be filled up by this type of stuff.
Yeah.
Now after the pandemic, I just was like,
Well, I'm still that, but I'm exhausted.
yes.
Right.
True.
Right.
Like
This-
I would rather still want to do it.
Right.
Like
but
I
it takes
like I
effort.
want that
Yes.
filled that.
But you're tired at the end
Yes.
of it all.
Yes.
Yeah.
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 For
I feel
me,
that.
it's the situation you're in. Like if it's a really awkward party or something, and you don't know anyone, then I can tend to be shy.
No, yeah, definitely.
So it just depends, doesn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think it's very much dependent on the situation for me.
So who's the shyest of us?
Well,
I
see,
guess?
it's interesting. I think of all of us, I feel like Aaliyah might be overall. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I think there are certain situations where you kind of withdraw a little bit and let us
I
handle
think it's
things.
because we dominate the conversation with our nerd, like our nostalgic nerd, and she's like, "What are you talking about?" So
Like
she's
warm
not
and
shy.
fuzzies.
we're just annoying.
Oh,
so
that's right.
we
that's
go
right.
back to
so
the
we're going
annoying.
back to the first roll.
Yeah.
But you guys are amazing. I'm going to give this to you as a gift.
Oh no, please.
Yes, you can have it.
Thank
Because I
you.
want you to keep playing and have fun with it.
Thank you so much.
Oh,
and we're
thank you so much.
uncovering A lot of books.
We're gonna have an intense therapy session for the rest of the episode. I don't think I have any more vendors coming by. So yeah, this will be.
What do we? The question is though, once you uncover all of this stuff, what do you do?
Yeah. Now that I know.
Well, see,
But
and
yeah,
that's-
but I mean,
Once
now
you
it's
become emotionally
you're
literate.
self-aware, right?
right.
Well,
Yeah.
then it's like the self-awareness allows you to start understanding things like how to use coping strategies
Correct.
to deal with emotions when they're starting to interfere with you, and how to like navigate social situations. Then there's the learning skills, like how good are we really at focusing? How good are we really at decision making, or
I'm horrible at that.
or group dynamics, or just self-awareness, like
Yeah.
how to slow down, calm down. There's all sorts of things to learn in that field.
Yeah. Well, and it makes you think about like what's the best thing about being angry. I thought that was really a good one.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, oh my gosh. But you know what it did? It made me try to think of the positives
Of
of being angry, right? So like when I'm angry, maybe now I'll think about like, okay, now I'm angry, but there are good things. What is the good thing? Let me think of that. But you know what I mean? At least now I'm thinking because I'm self-aware thanks to this game.
There you go. You are.
I'm done. I'm,
study.
I'm
You are-
self-aware. I've totally. I am complete.
Okay, let's drop the mic.
I
and
need
thank
nothing
you,
more
thank you, have a
in
good
my
job.
life. This is perfect. Oh no, my gosh! Thank you for being here. It was great to have. Oh wait, no. Tell us how they can find you.
Yeah.
Yeah. So smileinside.us is my website. And then the only thing I have for my jewelry is I have Gazing Glass Studio, which is Instagram.
Okay.
And then for all my social for Smile Inside, it's The Smile Inside. So if it's Twitter, if it's Instagram, or Facebook.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right, and we'll put that in the show notes.
Yes.
Fantastic.
And that's good. This was the one vendor. You're the one vendor who came over here that our podcast listeners can actually. I mean, they couldn't see it. This game, but that was something they could
could very
actually like
easily
understand what was going
understand.
on, because we drop a podcast on
Sure.
Tuesday, and most of our audience is actually the podcast, and we're like, here, look at this.
I can't wait to
So-
see it or listen to it.
Yeah.
Or both of them. Okay, both. Well, you can see a picture of it on my website if you want to.
Awesome. I forgot to switch it back to her when she started talking again, but that's all right.
That's quite all right. Thank you. Bye, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh
Have
my
a great
gosh.
con.
So that was cool,
This is fantastic.
right?
Okay, so mine again, something about.
What was yours again?
Yeah, what was it?
Annoying, wasn't it? Not you, but your choice. But you rolled. was
You rolled
annoying.
annoyed.
Right. Oh, wait. Oh, did you roll annoyed, or were you annoyed at the roll?
So yeah, this is really cool.
Annoyed.
You roll. So you.
That was my word.
So okay. I was gonna say it's like.
And the
she's
question
like, "Eh."
was,
And my question was.
what do you? Yeah, how do you feel better, right, or something like that? What do you do to make
When
yourself
you
feel
feel
when
annoyed,
I feel annoyed, what do I?
What can change your mood?
There you go.
Yeah, when you feel annoyed, what could change your mood?
What a neat idea, right? That's fun, especially if you have like with kids. Like that would be.
This is
like,
very
a really.
cool. No,
Really
this is
good.
great too because it's.
I said with kids, and then here we are, totally enjoying it. But I'm just saying with kids that like
What
I
are
see.
you saying, Jeff? You're saying
We're still kids. No, I think that. I guess one point is, it's for everybody.
Oh,
But
totally.
But
Yeah, this isn't just-
in
yeah.
particular, I'm like, I wish I had this with my kids when they were younger. But even now, I think it could be helpful. So that's kind of cool.
Oh, absolutely.
All right. So, still trying to find Andy. I don't think we're going to.
I haven't seen Danny DeVito anywhere. I've been looking.
It is 4:15. The show's over at 5. So
Oh, it is.
there's only 45 minutes left in the actual, when I say show, I don't mean our show, the Oddmall show. It's over at 5.
I see.
We're not going till 5. We're actually almost done, I think. We're done for 50 minutes. I would love to get another guest in here before we're done, especially if it was Andy Hopp.
Well,
But I
sure.
don't see
Are
him.
we trying to manifest that?
I am.
It's
Let's
too bad we don't have a mobile kit where we can just like roam with the camera and the mic.
Well, you know, and we were talking about that before. I totally could do that, but with all the
like,
technical difficulties we were having during the, I was
who
like,
knows,
you know
right?
what? I'm not going to try. I'm not going to add one more thing that could break in this whole process.
right. Another point of failure somewhere.
Darn it. If Libby were here, I would send her to go find him. But no, so, I mean, he's running the whole thing, so he's busy.
He's
and
probably
like
busy closing things up.
Yeah, absolutely. So, so we missed out on Andy, unfortunately. But
Well, we'll let him know.
Huh?
And all of our listeners, let Andy know that he missed out. And then maybe
we missed out on
that
Andy.
we missed out.
Yeah.
And then maybe next time he'll go, oh, I can't let that happen again.
So I'm looking at this guy in cosplay over here.
Some pretty good armor there.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. I'm like, I don't know if anybody can see him. No, they can't. So they're like, what are you talking about? There he is. Yeah, he's over in armor. So Oddmall also has a cosplay contest both days.
Both days.
Which is
in
kind
the
of fun.
afternoon.
Yep. Here comes Steve from Blues. Let's interview Steve from Blues Clues. Let's see if he'll come over.
Let's see.
That'll be our
ask him
last
about ask him
talk.
about college and.
Yeah. Oh, he's on the phone. Steve's on the phone.
He's probably talking to Josh or.
What's the new? Josh is the new guy, right?
Or Joe. Yeah, Josh is the
Steve,
newest guy.
come on, have a seat. We want to talk to you. You got to go.
all
All right. Well, say hi to everybody, and then there I'm going to say. Let me get the guest there. There's Steve from Blues Clues.
Hi out there.
He's the one that left our clue.
Hi out there. It's me, Steve.
Awesome. Thank
This
you.
is Blue, my puppy.
How'd you do in the cosplay contest?
A furry beat me.
A furry. Oh, okay. Well, there you go. What are you going to do?
Happens.
Maybe you should have worn blue on your head. Then you would have. Thanks. It was good. Nice. Bye. Thanks for coming by.
Safe travels.
All right.
Bye.
Yeah, that's the kind of fun that we have
That was awesome,
at
Aaliyah.
Oddmall. What just happened?
She did blue.
Oh, I missed it.
It was so good.
I mean, it went through, obviously, but I wasn't listening.
You just have to listen to the podcast.
I guess
Yeah, I don't know if I can do
Do
it
it again.
Harp about?
Oh, my gosh.
It's perfect, right? How good is that?
Okay, hold on. We got to record that on one of our
We need to
buttons.
make that a soundbite.
We do.
Yeah.
Hold on. We'll do that after.
Along with
Hopefully
what's
we
up
can
with
get her to
that
do
is
it again.
that.
No, there's Andy. Andy, can we talk to you for just a quick? Have a seat. Look, we did it. We found Andy.
We have
Before we were about to
successfully
sign off, there he is.
Hello,
Everybody-
it's me, Andy.
It's Andy Hopp, everyone. We are so excited that you're here.
I'm a clue.
There's a clue.
Yeah, Andy's actually a clue. I want to
I
know
am a
what
clue.
the-
Oh, am I on camera?
You are.
What's up, everybody?
Awesome.
What to do?
So
I do know. I don't actually know what to do. What? Oh, with the clue.
you got to get with your handy dandy notebook.
Handy dandy notebook.
That's right, with the handy dandy notebook.
I'm getting Dora and Blue's Clues mixed up because it's like backpack,
Yeah.
and I was like notebook, notebook.
Could you imagine? Oh my gosh! Could you imagine like Nick Kids
Across, like,
Endgame,
I
like
know,
where
like,
they all team up and like
Salt shaker, no
Yeah.
salting.
Oh my gosh, that would be a great. That would be like a total great.
Blue. You
Can you
got
imagine
Dora.
like
Who else will be?
There
in
was
that?
like bedside drawer or something like that.
Yeah.
Isn't that a thing?
Right.
I haven't watched it in a long
Salt
time.
and
But
pepper and
Got a good memory. Dora.
it's been a while.
Yeah. So with us now, if you're especially in the podcast you're listening, is Andy Hopp. And
Go Diego Go was better than Dora
There you
though.
go.
Yeah, it is. With
like
Baby
it.
Jaguar. You know, okay, here's the thing. I know that we're trying to do an intro or
it's
something, but
fine.
okay, there's that thing where it's
This is
like
our show. We're
like on Dora or no, Diego, where it's Baby Jaguar. There's that episode where Baby Jaguar has to like climb Jaguar Mountain as like a rite of passage.
Yes.
But he's
Remember
like
that
a
one.
little baby jaguar, so he
It's a
can't
tiny-
do it.
Yep.
And it was like, how's that song go? It was like it was like we can make it if we try
Yeah.
to the top of Jaguar Mountain or
That's
something
all I
like
got,
that.
yeah.
Because we tried, something like that. I don't remember. But anyway, I used to do this thing with my kids when they were really little, where I'd like get down on my knees and they'd climb over my shoulders and
You
they'd
were
stand on my
Jaguar
head.
Mountain?
You were
and I'd be
Jaguar
like,
Mountain.
you can make it to the top of Daddy Mountain.
Daddy Mountain.
Because you tried. And I wish I remember the rest of the song, but it was Daddy Mountain. so
Daddy
I'm Daddy Mountain. You can call me that. That's my new street name,
I
Daddy
feel-
Mountain.
I
I'd be
feel
like,
like-
what's up, Daddy Mountain? I'll
All
be like,
right.
hey, Jeff.
I'll be your Daddy Mountain.
No, that's Mountain Daddy. That's
Oh,
something
that's
different.
That's a different show.
That's
a
definitely a different show.
It's a totally different show.
That's
Man.
Don't Go There, Diego.
So Oddmall wouldn't exist. So it's the brainchild of this man who's sitting across from us now, Andy Hopp. Andy, tell us, introduce yourself. Tell everybody a little bit about yourself and
Hi.
I thought he
how
just
did
did.
Oddmall come to be, just in as
Well-
quickly as you can.
All right, here's the condensed story. Oddmall is the spawn of Con on the Cob.
Yeah.
And Con on the Cob is our tabletop gaming convention, most fun thing in the history of fun and the history of history and the history of things. It started in 2004 because I met this guy named Jim. No, wait, that's too obvious. Let's call him Mr. Yoder at Gen Con. And he said, hey, look at my art. And I said, okay, I'll look at your art. And I could tell his art was pretty good, but he had need to learn like some fundamentals. So I was like, hey, let's do a thing at my house where me, because I was an illustrator, and some of the other illustrator friends I know will do workshops at my house and play some games and stuff and see what happens. And we'll invite Jim and any other burgeoning artists out there that want to get into the gaming industry. And we said, yeah, let's do it. So we did it at my house. I expected like 10 people to show up, and like 30 something people showed up, and they all had to sleep in my house. And it was really fun. And we had such a great time. The next year my kid was born, so we didn't do it. But the next year after that, I'm talking really fast because you said the condensed quick version.
No, I just don't want to waste your time.
Oh, I got more time than...
Good. No, we're good.
I don't know how much time I have. I don't know. I have as much time until someone says, hey, Andy, we need you for something.
Right.
So anyway,
cool. Yeah,
Con on the Cob was all like, hey, we need to be a thing that's a thing. And I'm like, Con on the Cob should be a thing. So we rented a hotel, and we're like, let's do Con on the Cob. And that worked pretty well. The first year we were at like Quality Inn, and I showed up, and they were like, hey, what are you here for? And I said, I'm here for Con on the Cob. And they said, what's that? And I'm like, it's the convention we're running at this hotel tonight. And like, we don't have anything on our books about you running a convention at this hotel tonight.
Oh my gosh.
And I'm like, but, you know, Joe said everything was set up. And like, oh, Joe doesn't work here anymore. He was the manager that got fired. This is a long story. But anyway, Con on the Cob happened. And then we moved to another hotel, and they screwed a bunch of stuff up. So we moved to another hotel, and that hotel like totally cheated us on a bunch of stuff, and they don't exist anymore either.
Oh, wow.
So you can blur this out. Anyway, while I was at that hotel, though, I was like, hey, we should do some other stuff. Like, we like weird art and interesting things, and we went to Bazaar in Cleveland, which was a really cool show, all focused on like weird art, kind of like Oddmall is now. But the only issue was the venue it was in was like an old abandoned and like hip and like post-apocalyptic and everything.
But uncomfortable.
It was uncomfortable. It had like the tables for the artists were just smushed up against each other. Each artist just got like a table.
Yeah.
And there was nowhere to change a diaper or anything because we had little babies at the time. And I was like, we need to do a show that is weird art like this, but is comfortable and more family oriented. And we were like, well, we already have this relationship with the hotel where we're doing Con on the Cob. So let's do it. So we did. I thought of the name Oddmall just because I thought it was a cool name.
Yeah. It is a
cool name. It is a cool name.
Thank you. Yeah. Then we started doing it, and the first one was, I mean, I think pretty successful. So we said, let's do it again. And now we've done like 50 of them, I think. I don't even know how many we've done.
Well, this is Emporium of the Weird.
Right, we do.
But you have how many other Oddmalls?
11, 12? We have, let's see, we've done a whole bunch.
No, because,
well, there are some that we've done like once. Like we did Oddmall Intergalactic, which was in Downtown Alliance in 2018. And that was really cool. But the person who we were partnering with owned this really cool club in Alliance, but they don't have it anymore. So we don't really have the connection in Alliance anymore to do that show again.
I see.
But so we've done Rubber City Rumpus, which is like a Akron themed show that was super cool. That was at Derby Downs. But we just haven't done that one for a few reasons. But we have Expedition Elsewhere, which is our February show. We do Emporium of the Weird here at the Night Center. This is a big show. We're doing Oddmall Inside Out, which is an indoor and outdoor show next May. I'm super excited about that one.
That sounds cool.
That's going to be great. That's at Tadmore Shrine in Akron. We're doing Oddmall Chris Hanu Kwan's show.
Thank you for pronouncing that.
Yes.
So I've been seeing this on the website, and I've
One more time.
Chris Hanu Kwanzmadan. You know, Christmas, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, and Ramadan. Although I got in trouble. Okay, I was trying to be inclusive, right?
Sure.
I'm like, you know, I want to represent as many people as I can.
So who did you exclude?
I got in trouble because Ramadan was in August at that time. So someone was like, you know, Ramadan's in August. I'm like, I'm just trying to throw some love in that direction, not trying to like...
It is a holiday.
Oh, Greg needs my phone. Here you go, Greg. Thanks. So anyway, we got that one. There's Oddmall Hallowondrous, which is our Halloween show. That's in conjunction with the Haunted Trail at Tadmore Shrine in Green. Wow. That's going to be super fun.
That sounds like fun.
We got Oddmall Uncensored coming up September 3rd of this year in Beach City at McAlpine Meadery. That is like a post-apocalyptic theme. It's going to be super fun. We got Zombie Palooza that we're doing in conjunction with Young's Art Center in Fairview Park. I can't believe I'm actually remembering these things.
I know.
What happened is I actually got my ADD drugs this morning. For the last few days, my doctor forgot to send them to the pharmacy, and I've been going nuts. Like, just I've been so scatterbrained, and right now I'm like hyper-focused, which is very rare for me.
No, it's great.
Yeah. So we've got I think 11 shows that we're doing this year. We're also doing in conjunction with Stray Dog. which is they're right. You guys can't see, but they're right behind Jeff.
Everything else is just
they own a
behind
bunch
them.
of restaurants and really cool stuff. They own Bob's Hamburg and Stray Dog Cafe over at Bounce, and they own a mustard company and the Akron Pickle. In conjunction with them, we're hosting Sausage Fest, Akron Sausage Fest, Akron Pickle Fest, which was last
I was
weekend.
gonna say you just had that.
It was
right?
last
When
weekend.
is
It was
the Sausage Fest?
insane. Sausage Fest was last month.
Oh.
But then we're also doing Pug Fest with them.
Pug.
Yeah, Pug Fest is October 23rd in downtown Akron. It's a celebration of pugs and all other kinds of dogs. It's going to be so much fun. We're not going to do the same activities we did at Pickle Fest because we're not going to do like a pug eating contest or anything like that. But we're going to do like a.
That's
Oh,
probably
There's
the
going to be
best.
like a peanut butter eating contest, you know, like who
Oh, there
can
you go,
clean
like
this
dogs. Yeah.
mirror off of peanut butter off first or whatever.
That's
We'll do like a owner dog lookalike contest, all kinds of fun stuff like that. And a bunch of Oddmall vendors will be there.
Does it
And
look like they're pugs? That I want to see.
yeah,
Yes.
I mean, I know a few, but it's not just pugs. It's just,
Right. It's
you know, it's
right.
all kinds of dogs, but the focus is pugs just because people dig pugs.
Yeah.
What's a
Yeah.
great pug is.
And then, of course, Con on the Cob is coming up October 6th through 9th. That's the most fun thing, as I mentioned before, in the history of fun.
Yeah. And
In
we're giving away
Richfield.
tickets.
Yes, absolutely.
Yes.
We're giving
And the
away
raffle.
2 4-day passes, a T-shirt, a sticker, a button, and Schaefer the Dark Lord is going to be there.
Oh
Yeah.
no!
Yeah.
Performing.
Yep.
cool.
Along with a bunch of other awesome nerdcore artists.
Yeah. That's where I met Mark Cooper last year.
Right.
Yeah, Mark Cooper's
And then
going to be
he
there.
came on our show.
Oh, sweet.
Like a month or two later. I don't
Yeah,
know.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah,
Mark
yeah.
Cooper is an amazing dude.
He's awesome.
yeah.
Yeah.
He's
So
a
check out
teacher.
Mark Cooper.
Did you know that?
Like
you
his
knew that.
actual job.
Yeah, he's a teacher.
No, we didn't.
Love
We just
that.
nerded out about other
You
things.
just-
I didn't ask
yeah.
him about his life.
Yeah, he's a teacher.
we just geeked out about stuff, right? I was like, oh yeah, he has a life. We should have probably asked that.
His
right?
real life never came up.
Just his music career.
did we?
But he's
Did
a
he
really
say-
talented
I
musician
don't
too.
remember.
So
I don't know.
you know,
Yeah, no, super
and
talented.
what an amazingly friendly, just good guy.
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, honestly, all the nerdcore artists I know are so friendly, just great people.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
maybe we'll meet some more that will come on our show later.
Yeah.
We'll be there. Yeah, so don't forget to check out our website, our Twitter. Almost said Facebook, which we deleted.
You deleted your
Um,
Facebook.
Yeah, we decided to consolidate.
We didn't
Okay.
have a lot of
And then I felt
traction.
guilty about it and tried to get it back. And it's still there. Like, you have time to get it back, but it's not working.
Huh.
And you have only a certain amount of time, and Facebook has no customer service.
That's right.
You can't contact them.
Right.
In fact, even as a business, you go to the business and it says contact support. You click that. I'm on a rant. And then you click contact,
Tell
and then
them
it
all
shows
how
you a
you
bunch
really
of
feel.
things. I
Yeah.
picked what it was, showed you a bunch of things, and then it says didn't find what you want. Contact support.
Right, and it just
You can't click that. It's just the words contact support. So
Like, find out
didn't
how.
find what you want? Contact support.
right.
If you can figure out how.
Yeah, which you can't.
It's a mystery.
Click it all
Even
you
we
want.
don't know how to contact. Anyway, so I guess we're done with Facebook forever.
Never
okay,
know.
But Instagram, Twitter, TikTok,
The TikTok.
On the
And-
TikToks.
one
On the
other,
TikTok.
Twitch, YouTube, all that
YouTube.
stuff. You can find out how to win those. It's pretty great.
Awesome. And go to cononthecob.com
Yes.
for all your Con on the Cob needs,
Because you might not win.
and
But the odds
oddmall.info
are pretty
for all
good
your
so far.
Oddmall needs.
And unlike Facebook,
And
the links work on other sites.
lemonparty.com for all your lemon meringue pie needs.
lemon meringue pie.
Yes.
Oh,
But
man.
What was that last one?
lemonparty.com
Lemon
That's not,
party.
don't go there.
for all of your
think
lemon
that's-
meringue pie
Lemon-
recipes.
It's not what it is.
It's not
I'm
what it
pretty
is.
sure, right?
I might be misinformed.
Yeah, I think I've heard of this. It's not a good thing to visit.
Oh,
Is that true?
I don't know. Look it up.
I'm not. No, the Utah's gonna do it. Don't do it on a private.
I don't know.
Oh,
Someone told me
Should I
about
go
it. I don't-
VPN? I should go VPN. Right?
I don't know. I wouldn't do it if I were you.
So,
But anyway.
Oddmall's Emporium of the Weird is almost.
It's almost over. It's
what
almost
does that feel like?
it's almost a thing of the past.
When you like the.
Honestly, it's a very big relief because I was very worried about this show because it's our first big show back from, COVID. And I was happily surprised by the turnout because we were the same weekend as Porch Rocker, which is another big show in Akron.
Okay.
And I was worried about that. And I'm happy with the turnout. I still think it would have been better if we were a different weekend, but I got a really big plan for next year for this show that I think is going to, I was trying to think of that quote that like Grand Moff Tarkin says, like that will secure our victory. But I don't know. I forgot what it was. Anyway, we're going to use the Death Star in fear of this battle station to keep the other systems in line. I don't remember. Anyway, what I'm talking about is I have a plan for next year, and I think it's going to work to bring us back to our former glory because, it was a good show, a big show, about 130 vendors, but this show used to have like 250, so we're going to get there.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
That's what I was going to ask, but you pretty much kind of went there. It's
Then, Uncensored is in 2 weeks, so that's a thing. That's what I got to focus on next.
Yeah. Yeah, so you're like just basically moving from one to the other.
I am. I'm like Frogger.
Yeah.
And then I get hit by cars and eaten by crocodiles.
Watch out for the alligators.
Yep.
But I do want you to have a chance to tell us, because that's not all you do. But
No.
You also you've designed games. You're an
I
illustrator.
do. I am the creator of the Low Life role-playing game, Low Life: The Rise of the Lowly. Gazillions of years in the future, after humans are extinct and everyone's evolved from cockroaches and Twinkies and the various things that survived. And also, I have a children's book called Alpha Beast Soup. And I don't know, I got some kids that I made. I had some help but had some help. I'm fostering friendships. That's the thing.
Yeah.
And hi, I'm Andy. What's your name?
Hi.
Oh, you have
Leah.
a hurt wrist.
Yeah.
I went to shake your hand and you had a hurt wrist.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, it's actually.
That's a great first impression, Aaliyah.
Yeah.
I'll show you the picture if you'd like.
I would love to see the
gross.
picture. That's okay. I like gross things.
Yeah, it's
She
very.
had a scooter.
A scooter accident.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'll never catch me on one of those again.
Really? Was it like a motorized scooter?
Yeah, like the ones
Yeah,
that are
it was-
around
Yeah,
the
I have
building
one
there.
of those at home. I love.
It was real.
Oh man. Yeah, that's got a nice big flap of skin on it.
Yeah.
Can you do the audio
So the
description
other
of
day
that?
I accidentally power sprayed my foot with the
Oh, no.
power washer,
Oh.
and it dug 2 big long furrows in my toes, and there were like coils of skin.
Oh my God.
People don't realize those
they're
power wash-
powerful.
Yeah, that PSI
That's
will
They're-
really-
it's crazy. And I had to go to the podiatrist for unrelated thing after that. And they're like, "Oh, we've
did you
seen
surprise
worse."
them?
Oh,
Because
man.
people have apparently like severed their toes with those things.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Because the water
But-
people totally underestimate. Oh, it's just water. Yeah, but it's
It's
water
coming out at
super
Yeah.
fast speed.
Yeah.
But
I
I
mean,
have
they
one of
use
those
water to,
electric
like, cut
scooters at
things
home,
yeah.
and I cruise around town on it, and everyone's like, "What's that old guy doing on that scooter?" And then I go home and get my BMX bike instead, and then they're like, "What's that old guy doing riding a BMX bike?" And I'm like, "Just having fun, man, living life."
And then a lot
Yes.
of people are like, what kind of
Yeah.
bike is that?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it embarrasses my kids, which is the whole point of
Well,
being a
that's-
dad in the
that's the whole
first
point of
place.
It
being a
is.
parent.
Yeah.
Also, I didn't even tell you my name. I'm Aaliyah.
Hi, Aaliyah. Very nice to meet you.
We're right past
And what's
it.
your name?
I'm Utah. Nice to
Utah.
meet you.
Great to
I
meet
think
you
we've
too.
met-
Yeah, but you're wearing a hat and a mask and
Yeah,
stuff.
so, you know.
So you're in disguise. Incognito.
Incognito.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
tell people where they can find out more, both about all of
Oh, I
your
forgot I have-
creative endeavors
yeah.
and your Oddmall.
Thanks.
Oddmall
I forgot I had a store too.
Yeah. Oh,
Yes,
yeah.
you have a
Oh,
store.
Yeah,
I was
I
gonna
know.
go there
Assembly of Art.
today.
Oh
She-
yeah, I
She
think
was almost going to go there instead of here.
I think we're
and
closed today
it would
because
have
we're
been,
here.
Yeah, she would have been
Yeah.
looking for us and never found
So
us.
it's Oddmall Outpost, which is a consignment store that sells all the cool stuff you find at Oddmall shows and other stuff too. We do like game nights and workshops and like art demos and things like that. And we have like a reptile zoo there.
Oh,
it's like our
sweet.
pets.
Nice.
Love
It's
that.
oddmalloutpost.com. It's in Greene, Ohio. You can buy my books and stuff from there as well. That's the best place. They're also on Amazon and in stores and stuff, but I haven't had one come out in a couple of years, so I don't know the availability in stores. And then, of course, like I said earlier, oddmall.info is the Oddmall website, cononthecob.com. That only has one B. Everyone wants to spell it C-O-B-B like a Cobb salad,
salad.
but it's
It's
C-O-B
not like
like
the
a
salad.
corn.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It's corn on the cob.
Right, but everyone for some reason wants to spell it with 2 B's. So
Interesting. Where does that take him?
I don't know, but I should get that done. Yeah, right. That goes
like
to.
sports.
Well, actually, okay. So here's a related thing. A few years ago, I created this thing called Includicon, right? And it was this badge you can put on your website if you run a convention or a show of any kind. And it's like a pledge you make that says our convention is open to everybody. And it's a safe place where you can go no matter your gender or your identity or your race or religion or whatever.
Yes.
You're welcome here and we will protect you. And it's a badge that you put on your website that just says like I took the Includicon promise or whatever.
neat.
And I accidentally let it lapse and it got bought by like this Chinese like hacker farm place. So now if you go to includicon.com, it goes to like a Chinese porn site instead.
Oh my gosh.
So
I was just about to hit go.
yeah, which is also
Thank
open
goodness.
to everyone, regardless of your
Right.
ethnicity or your race or your sexual identity or anything like that. So maybe it's still the same thing. I don't know. It's just
wait, I'm at
not
a
where it's
VPN. They
intended
won't
to
know.
go.
By the way, these will not be in the show notes.
So just
Don't look for them if you.
FYI, Con on the Cob with 2 B's doesn't go anywhere.
Okay, so yeah, just 1B. I should probably just
You
buy
should
that
buy
domain
that
name
and
and have it
forward it
forward
right
there. Yeah.
That'll probably
And also
work.
get
That'd
like
be a
corn
good
on the
idea.
cob.
But
corn
anyway,
on the cob.
is it 5 yet? What time is
It's
it?
close. Yeah. No, it's like
4:37.
20 minutes done.
Okay, we still have 20 minutes.
Don't go to
It's
lemonparty.com,
all
by the
good.
way. I
No,
did not-
don't.
I
You
did
went
not-
there?
I did not see any lemon meringue.
No,
pies.
there's not yet. You had to wait a little while.
Yeah, that,
Like give him 20 minutes or so.
I didn't want the search. Anyways.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I don't. It's pie. It takes a while to bake. You gotta put it in the oven.
Hey, yeah, sure. Yeah.
Okay. So I destroyed your site. Sorry.
So uncensored is when?
Oh, yeah, September 3rd, and it's sponsored by LemonParty.com. No, it's not. Yeah, September 3rd is Uncensored, Oddmall Uncensored. September 17th is Oddmall Zombie Palooza.
Nice.
That
Then
sounds like
October
fun.
6th through 9th is Con on the Cob. October 21st and 22nd is Oddmall Hallow Wondrous. And then the 23rd is Pug Fest. Then I get to sleep for like a month. Actually, I don't. I have to have foot surgery in November.
Oh
Oh my gosh.
Because
I'm
I
so
power
Because I
wash?
have
Thanks for the power
no,
washer.
it's I have a bone spur and really bad
Oh,
arthritis in my toe.
Yeah.
Oh gosh.
For
I'm
like
so
I got
sorry.
bone on bone,
That's
and my
not
toe doesn't bend upward for some reason
Yeah.
because it's it can't.
Don't
But anyway, it's no big deal.
Don't
It's not like I
stress
had
out.
a scooter gouge on my hand. That looked painful. Did it have gravel in it and stuff?
Yeah,
Ouch,
it did.
ouch, ouch,
There's
ouch.
like this. It's actually kind of cool but gross at the same time. So like,
Well,
there's
that-
like this.
I've never seen such a big flap.
That's awesome.
Yeah, but
really-
like this crease in my hand, there's
Yeah.
like a nice little hole in the center of it that they wanted to like, just do like some glue or something.
That's
to
where
close
the
it
web
up.
fluid squirts out.
Yeah, but that's what I was thinking. You
Yeah.
know, they're like, it's just barely being held together by some old skin, so we'll just leave it.
This
Oh.
is totally a superhero like origin
Yeah.
story.
Wow, that looks really painful though. So my sympathies.
Yeah, it's okay.
No
Thank
high
you. though.
fives.
Yeah.
Yeah,
right.
no.
I reached out for a handshake
Jeff
and then I
keeps-
saw the bandage and
Yeah.
you were like gingerly. I'm like, oh no.
Yeah. Jeff keeps trying to get me to do things like I'm a normal
Not
person
on
right now.
purpose.
But
I just keep forgetting. Yeah.
If you guys want to broadcast from Con on the Cob like you're doing right now, let me know. I got a space for you.
No. Yeah.
I got
Absolutely.
a
That'd be
perfect
great.
yes.
spot, top of the
Great.
stairs overlooking the atrium.
We would absolutely
Oh,
love
it's
to know
yours.
that.
Sweet.
Check that out.
Yeah.
So
Thank
yeah,
you.
we're gonna be now confirmation. I mean, I was gonna come anyway.
Well, yeah, but
now
now-
we're definitely coming.
Right.
Now we've got a spot.
Yeah, we got a spot,
Right.
and we'll be there.
Appreciate it.
No more guerrilla broadcasting.
Ooh. The word gorilla has multiple meanings, so
Yeah.
I wasn't sure which one you were going for at first, but now I
Oh,
know.
I was gonna wear a gorilla suit.
Yeah, I had a Bigfoot costume I brought this weekend and forgot to wear it.
You didn't. Oh.
I forgot. I was so busy. I was zooming around like a nut because that's what not like a nut. They just kind of drop off of trees, but
They don't zoom very much.
like a ferret maybe.
Yeah,
Some kind
ferret
of
zoom. They
the
definitely-
musclelet of
Monkeys?
your choice.
Like a what is
Yeah,
that?
a
What is
monkey.
a monkey squirrel or
A squirrel monkey.
Squirrel monkey.
Samari
squirrel?
psorias. That's the scientific name of the squirrel monkey.
Okay.
In
Oh
case
God.
you were wondering.
This,
But what's
now
great-
our show's finally educational.
Yeah.
Well, right. Well, what's great is that here we have Andy, Danny DeVito lookalike.
Yeah.
Now you can imagine Danny DeVito wearing a Bigfoot costume.
Right. It's like medium-sized foot. I'm too short to be a real Bigfoot.
Well,
But the feet are big.
But really, I was gonna say the feet is really just the key
Yeah.
thing.
Well, the fetus is like normal size on a Bigfoot, but I think the feet themselves are big on the Bigfoot fetus. Like
Oh,
they
yes,
curl
we're talking
over,
fetus. Yes,
kinda like-
because of the feet with the fetus. Yes.
Isn't that what you said?
Big feet. Big feet fetus. Big fetus.
Big fetus. Yeah, that's the new guy. Oh, we ordered the wrong celebrity. I thought you said big fetus. Oh man, now there's like
That's
goop
just-
everywhere.
It's such a simple misunderstanding.
Oh, it happens, you know.
happens all the
Oh,
time.
that reminds me. The theme for this year's Con on the Cob is Cryptid Pajama Party.
Okay.
So
Love
you can
that.
come dressed as your favorite cryptozoological entity, big fetus, if you
Nice.
prefer.
There you go.
And we're gonna have
Oh,
a
I thought-
pajama party on Friday night, sponsored by Stray Dog and Akron Pickle. And you can come dressed as a cryptid of your choice, or you can just wear pajamas, or you can just be normal and wear whatever you're comfortable in.
I feel
but-
like I need a definition of
Cryptid.
what did you say?
Some
A
people
crypti-
say,
like a cryptozoological entity is what
Yeah,
I said. That's
that-
like an organism that has not yet been identified by science, but is
Right.
sometimes believed to exist, like
Like
the Loch Ness
Oh,
monster,
Loch Ness monster.
or
Oh,
Bigfoot,
okay. I
or
know.
the Mongolian
Mothman.
death worm.
Oh, yes,
The Mothman. We're both from
Yeah,
West Virginia,
Mothman.
so
you can come in like your. I'm not sure how to put these words
Slender
together.
Man.
Like your Loch Ness negligee. I'm trying to merge negligee and,
Negligee
and
with Loch Ness.
but
Ah.
or your
Maybe it sounds
Bigfoot
better
in
with a
a
Scottish
nightgown
accent.
or whatever.
Okay.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
Okay.
Loch
And-
Ness Negligee.
Yeah. But you could come as the Mothman, like, wearing boxer shorts or something.
right.
Or be like
Or-
Arthur.
From
like Arthur,
from
yeah.
yeah.
Spoon.
Cool.
So
Bye, City.
anyway, this is fun, man. You guys have a great show.
Well, it was great today because you were on it.
Oh,
so we
shucks. You
appreciate
know
it.
what? I have to apologize because I'm sorry about that time when I had to go to the hospital with my
Oh,
kid.
No, it happens.
Yeah, but
Life
What
happens.
did
Why
we
were you
do? We did a different
apologizing?
show when he.
Because I was supposed
we
to
did
be on
something
this
different.
show.
No, we.
I think we got Danny
We were all
DeVito.
with it.
Didn't we
Oh,
get
yeah,
Danny
that's
DeVito?
better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was like he was available.
He was
So.
like, this is weird though, and this is a weird flex, but I got top billing once over Danny Trejo at a con.
What?
I know. It was at Comic
Andy Hogg and
Palooza in
Machete?
Austin. It was like that because so it's this huge con in Austin or in Houston called Comic Palooza, and they had like the entire cast of all the Battlestar Galactica shows were there.
Oh, how cool.
And like Patrick Stewart and Avery Brooks were both there.
Patrick Stewart. He sounds.
And
familiar.
they had like the list of all these celebrities, and they needed a gaming guest because they didn't have one. So someone suggested me, but the people who ran the con had no idea who I was. They're just like, sure, fine, let's get him. Just because one of my friends is one of the vendors there, and he suggested me. So I got to be on there, and it was like me listed there, and then it's like my name really big, and then underneath it says like Danny Trejo, like small. So I'm like, wow, how do I get top billing over him?
Right. And then, do you have
But-
posters of that? Do you have?
No, it wasn't. It was just on the
Should've-
website.
Yeah.
and stuff,
You
but
should have gotten
That'd be
some
something to have like on
Yeah.
record. Like, hey, look.
Yeah, and that was another fun. This is a flex. This one, I was in. They had was it Scott Steiner, the pro wrestler?
Yeah.
You guys know him? Okay,
Yeah.
so they gave me a limo back to the airport, like a RV or not RV, SUV limo kind of thing,
nice.
and I was sharing it with him. And I didn't even know who he was because my brother was super into wrestling, but I wasn't. But I kind of knew who people were from that. So we were talking, and I was telling him about how I used to watch like Hulk Hogan's Rockin' Wrestling as a kid with my brother, and he was like, Hulk Hogan is. He was this huge rant about what a horrible person Hulk Hogan is. But then we get off of the car, like I step out, and he goes, "Man, where'd you get those calves?" Because apparently I have like really big calves, and this like bodybuilder wrestler dude was like jealous of my calves. So,
Wow,
so I
nice.
said,
Okay.
"Clean living." That was my answer. Yeah.
That's awesome.
I feel like the viewership deserves
To see my calves?
Yeah, to see
How do
these
I
calves.
get them on camera? I'll flex
the
my
camera's
calves.
there.
I got one thing to flex, and it's my calves. Okay, here we go.
Here we go. Let's
Go
see.
ahead.
Put
Get
it on the chair.
Wow.
Whoa.
What?
He wasn't wrong.
Yeah, that is
those
actually
calves?
not a lie. Yeah, that like.
Dang.
Why?
I got this scar here. Let me see if I can get it. But probably not. Hello. We're on. Show is rated. It is. We're way beyond that.
Well, it was.
Okay. You know, it's some scars here. That's where Wolverine clawed one time.
Wolverine
The
claw.
Wolverine?
Did you put these on the counter at the outpost?
Yes, absolutely.
And these are also yours.
Hot peppers. We ate scorpion peppers.
I
earlier.
heard somebody was it.
How that hurt.
Let me tell you.
We talked to.
Oh my God.
This is Mark.
Yes.
You know Mark?
Yeah, we know.
Mark.
We know each other.
We're on the air
Mark,
right now.
Yeah, we're on the air right now. So
Really?
you should tell us
Live
about
over
this
the
as
interwebs.
quickly as you
Oh,
can.
as quickly as I can.
Hold on, let's
Here,
look
let's
at
get the
Mark.
camera on you too.
Hey guys,
There he
what's
is.
up? How you doing?
That's Mark. That's Mark.
Those are Mark's nostrils.
Those are
These
Mark.
are
That's
these
Mark's
are, these are
nostrils.
my nostrils right here. I like to try to keep them clean, but
Those peppers we ate earlier kind of cleaned them out.
well, I'll tell you what. Those peppers that we ate
We
were
spoke to
just
someone and they said
holy.
they like.
It was just pain. It wasn't even hot. It was just steam.
Oh my God, it was terrible. Let
Yeah,
me tell
someone was walking by and they said like they were dead inside.
Oh my God! First of all, I'm going to come down here. That way, I like to mess with him and his camera. So
And look, he's
like,
still taller.
Are we good with the nostrils still?
No, you're good.
All I know is that my sinuses, just by sniffing that pepper, just started clearing out. And then when I ate it, it was just
That was the end.
agony.
It was the end.
So really, what I'm hearing is that anyone that is sick or has allergies, they just need to
They,
eat.
they need some
They
scorpion
need
pepper.
to eat
Yeah.
a scorpion pepper. Now, see, here's the thing. I've had a ghost pepper. I've eaten a ghost pepper. Those things are hot. I've had the Carolina Reapers. those things are also hot. But this
is different.
This was just, you bite into nothing but pain.
It's like being stung inside your mouth by many wasps.
And what was worse was I had a
Perhaps
seed.
a scorpion, as the eponymous
as the
pepper
name would say,
suggests.
yes.
But the other thing was I had a seed caught in
Oh,
my tooth.
gosh, no.
So I had the constant burn. And it was,
touched his
But
eye
it-
afterwards.
oh,
That was
poor Lloyd.
problematic.
I am
That
so
probably
sorry,
wasn't a
man.
good idea.
I am
Your
so
experience
sorry.
with the scorpion pepper.
So now we're going to bring in Lloyd.
This is Lloyd Freudenberger.
I'm sorry, but we decided to hijack your podcast.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Hi, it's me,
Hi, I'm Lloyd.
Hi, Lloyd.
That was perfect.
What was your experience?
Well, at first it was actually kind of sweet. It tasted all right. It wasn't until I went to swallow it that it just pain. It wasn't even hot.
It just hurt.
burn. Just pain. And I have a really bad stomach, so it's still affected me.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, so do I. But
So I'm a bad influence.
So-
I was like, hey, Lloyd, you want to eat this hot pepper? And Lloyd's like, sure.
So, Lloyd, so then you touched your eye
Oh,
after.
yeah, then I made the mistake of touching my eye. My entire face was on fire.
Oh my gosh.
well,
But you know it's
funny
not
is I
actually
tried to
the
tell you to wash
seeds
your
that
hands
are
before you
hot.
touched it.
Yeah.
Yes, but when
yeah.
you're in that much pain, you're not thinking straight.
Well, but
True
the seed
story
has, like,
right there.
Been in the juice for a while.
The oils, the
Yes.
oils
The oil.
carry the heat, and
Yeah.
that seed is literally soaked with it.
It's
So
just
all the
soaked in the
seeds
oil.
that we ate were literally.
I deliberately made sure that yours had the most seed.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate that.
I didn't really, because I was like, this one has the most seeds, and I gave him his choice of them all to choose.
And I just grabbed one, and I was like, oh, wait a minute. Why do I have the biggest one?
I tried to do that like King Solomon thing, you know?
Oh,
Where it's like you
cut
cut,
the baby
them
in
and
half.
then you not
Yeah.
cut the baby in half, but like you select the two different
Yeah, the
piles
person
of
who
cows,
one
and
person
then you
cuts,
choose which one you
but
get.
then you choose first. The
There
other
you go.
person.
Right.
That's
But
fair.
That's what I did. I sliced it into four, and then I got the last one.
It's a cake rule.
And I got to be
Cake
honest with
roll.
you. I actually cheated a little bit afterwards because I had chocolate
okay.
standing by,
That's okay.
and that actually that
Does
really
it counteract
Oh,
it?
did that help?
It helped. It's like, you know how people drink milk after
It's got
it.
dairy in
Okay.
it.
The chocolate coats your tongue.
The chocolate coats your tongue a little bit,
Interesting.
Yeah.
and it helped with the burn in the throat and in the stomach as it's going down.
I saw your chocolate on the table back there, and I was like, "Oh, I want some of that chocolate." But I'm like, "That's their chocolate. I'm not going
Well,
to take
the
that
young
chocolate."
lady who was doing that with us, she was in pain after that, and
Yeah.
I ended up actually giving her
That
like
was
half
thoughtful.
my
I
M&Ms.
was worried about her.
And she was really in pain, and she kind of broke the rule of taking candy from strangers. Let me tell you something.
I wonder if that was the girl that said she died.
If you're
Yes.
watching this, I forgot her name.
I did too.
Okay, the girl that ate scorpion peppers with us. If you're watching this, get in touch with me, Andy at andyhopp.com, and you get a free badge to Con on the Cob.
Check
Okay,
that
free
out.
4-day
We're gonna
badge
have
for
to-
being
that.
a trooper.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And she
Well
wanted
done.
to-
That's really cool.
I know exactly who this girl was because she came back
Was she
over.
talking to us?
Yes,
she was
that
the-
girl.
She was the one that said she was dead inside after.
Oh, killed her inside, but her outside is still okay.
But her
right?
outside, look, her outside
She
looked
was
fine.
still pretty good.
But
So
she was
anyway.
dead on the inside.
Empty shell. But anyway, talk about For the Love of Nerds.
Yeah, before we
For
go, we
the
want to hear
love
about
of
that.
Well, okay.
Nerds.
Well, I tell you what, man. This is something that I absolutely. I'm
First
kind of
of all,
passionate about. Oh,
your
okay,
name
thank you.
is?
My name is Mark.
Yeah.
And actually, some of you may or may not actually know me. I run the Tangent Bound Podcast Network.
There you go.
But some of you may not know me, so that's
now
me.
you know him.
Now you know. I run for the love of
No one's half of that.
nerds.com. This is actually relatively new. This is actually brand spanking new, as a matter of fact. In fact, we launched 2 weeks ago. And basically, this is an all-inclusive dating site for people who love fandoms, people who are all about the geek life or the nerd life or whatever you want to call it. People
That
who
doesn't
love
sound like
Star
our
Wars.
audience.
Yeah, it doesn't sound like your
Once
audience at
again,
all.
we keep having guests that just don't fit our audience. I don't know why we do this.
I'm sorry, I don't understand.
Heads off with chickens.
Well, no, I was thinking people who like Star Wars, Star Trek, LARPing, cosplay, people who are.
Nope,
You know,
we don't
no?
have any of that here.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Star
I think
What?
we're more
Wait,
along
which
the
show
lines
is this?
of.
I thought we were on
Star
a different
what?
show. I'm sorry.
No, I think we're more along the lines of biting the heads off of chickens.
Well, I guess you can. You know,
you can
if
be a
you're
geek
geeky
about
and you're
that.
passionate about that, I'm sure. But
Always let the
Bite
Wookiee
the head
win.
off of
thank you. That's what I do.
I can arrange that.
So anyway, real quick, I am probably as nerdy as they come. Okay, I am into pretty much all of the wonderful fandoms. I love to read. I love D&D. I love being a geek and I'm Marvel, DC, those cinematic universes and things like that. I love comic books. I love tabletop gaming. I love video gaming. But okay, I was fortunate enough to find my special someone, so that's really cool. And married.
But real quick, I'm sorry to interrupt, but I have to pee, so I'm gonna have to take off. Thank you so much for having me on the show.
Thank you,
Andy.
So good to see you.
We appreciate it.
Andy,
We will see you there for sure.
Thank you for sharing.
You're welcome.
Hope it all comes out.
Hey, that might actually hurt after that pepper.
Oh my gosh, I don't even want to think about it.
It's
Watch
funny
out for the burning
because
sensation.
that might be something completely different.
Oh, that's true.
You know what? Never mind. Anyway, so Kylan, one of the people who's participating here, he said, yeah, watch out when you're going to the bathroom next, because I don't envy you in a couple of hours.
Oh, he's speaking from experience.
Actually, my experience is make sure that you wash your hands before you go to the bathroom. I'm
This is
just
true. Well,
saying
wash
because
your hands before anything, as Lloyd figured out.
Anyway, back to for the love of nerds.
So for the love of nerds.
For the love of nerds. It's hard for people like myself, or like I can say people like us, because for us to find that somebody, to connect with somebody. And for those that don't fit on those typical sites like Tinder or Match or whatever, I want a place for them that they can come in and participate and not have to worry about.
It's okay. Go ahead.
Sorry, I don't
Go
want
ahead.
to talk over you, but I need to make an announcement.
No,
Okay,
please do
we're
it.
about to get an announcement, and again, the camera's still on me for some reason, and I don't understand that.
Guys,
Oh, hello.
it's me, Andy, again.
Hi,
How's
Andy.
it going?
You're getting the true Oddmall experience here.
That's right.
So much for coming out today. And
Is that
yesterday.
Andy?
You rule the world, and I love you all. If I could give
We
everyone a
love
hug,
you too, Andy.
I would, but there's not time. So please find the nearest person and give them a hug on my behalf and say, "This is from Andy because he
This is
loves
from
you."
Andy because he loves you.
Oh, yay. I'm not getting any hugs right now. I feel really bad.
So we're gonna do that.
Because he
But
loves you.
I love you,
guys
man.
are
For the
cleaning
love
up,
of
just
nerds.
For the love of nerds.
all your stuff assembled and boxed and ready to go. Then it's time to go to the loading dock and have a porter come out and carry your stuff out for you while you get your car.
Porter. They're
And it will go
fancy.
super smooth.
Okay.
So thanks again.
So we do
I love
have
you all.
porters.
Hopefully I'll see you guys in 2 weeks at Oddmall Uncensored.
Okay.
Where we're going to have more fun with peppers.
I don't even want to know.
Where it is
uncensored
it is
peppers are going.
uncensored.
So, yeah. Anyway, so for the love of nerds.
I feel so bad. Your explanation, it's so heartfelt, and then all this stuff keeps happening in the middle of you trying to tell us about this.
45 minutes
This is
later.
it, yeah.
Sometime later.
All right.
Get a little SpongeBob there.
There you go.
So for
What's
the
it called again?
For the love of nerds.
For the love of nerds. So, yeah, where people like us, we don't fit in those normal sites like Tinder or Match or other places that are really not always accepting of people like us, of nerds, or those people who are into fandoms rather than sports, or people who like both, or people who are into furries, or people who are, they love LARPing, or they love cosplay, they love Dungeons and Dragons, for crying out loud. So those people who don't fit in those, this is finally a place where they can actually find somebody. They can literally put on their profile what they're into, what their interests are, and other people who are like-minded can actually go and be like, oh, hey, that person sounds really cool. And if worst comes to worst, maybe you don't make a connection, maybe you made a friend. Somebody who you can connect with on some sort of level that is, somebody who's got something in common with you, and maybe you just want to go hang out. Maybe you just want to go get coffee, or maybe you go to an event like this. You're like, hey, Oddmall's happening. I know there's cosplay happening. What do you say? Let's go. Let's go have some fun. You at least made a friend.
Mm-hmm. Right.
So, and if you are that kind of person who's looking for that special somebody, or looking for a friend or somebody to connect with on some sort of level, then fortheloveofnerds.com is the place for you, because you can literally, like I said, put everything that you're interested onto your profile, and people can peruse that. It's not like from whatever walk of life you come from, we're not picky. We like you. We want you to be a part of this. So however you identify, whatever fandoms you may be into, you're accepted. It does not matter. It's all inclusive, and that's what this is all about. For the loveofnerds.com.
Awesome. Very cool. And you go ahead and. Did I just throw my glasses at something?
No, that was me. I actually did that with the cord.
Oh, you pulled the cord. Okay.
I pulled the cord.
I thought I threw stuff. That's awesome. So for the loveofnerds.com, we'll put that in the show notes, but also tell folks about your podcast network. So just give them an idea where they can find more stuff.
I run the Tangent Bound Media Network. We're actually changing up from just podcasts to now multimedia. So we're doing videos. We're also looking for other video shows and things along those lines. We're doing video podcasts, and actually we're looking to do, we're bringing on video talk shows, kind of like late night talk shows or like Larry King talk shows. So we're actually looking at bringing other people's voices around in different types of media, which interestingly enough, my daughter and I are going to be doing a cooking show coming up pretty soon.
That's fun.
So it's a father-daughter team up, and we're testing out internet recipes. So, like, do they hold up? So, those recipes that you find online or on Facebook or whatever, we're going to be making those, and we're going to be like, hey, do these hold up? How is it?
Are they legit?
Are they legit? And we've been scouring the internet and Facebook, and well, that's on internet too. So, I mean,
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But
right.
So we're going to be doing stuff like that. We're going to be bringing all sorts of other types of entertainment to you on the Tangent Bound Media Network. Right now, it's actually undergoing a little bit of a makeover. So the website right now is tangentboundnetwork.com, but that's ultimately going to end up going away and becoming tangentboundmedia.com. We actually just acquired a studio space. So we're actually going to be moving into the studio here in the next few weeks after we clear it out.
That's
and
awesome.
get our stuff in there. So that's where we're going to make some wonderful content and hopefully, get other people, get their content and everything out there. So
very cool.
Yeah.
That's cool, man.
Awesome.
And I know the first time I met Mark actually was at we think it was a concoction.
Cleveland Concoction, yeah.
And then and you were talking. I think you did a panel about
podcasting and how to podcast and stuff like that.
I was there.
You
And
were
look
there.
at
I
us.
remember that.
Look at us now. So Mark, you may have been. You were part of the inspiration to make this happen.
Well, you know what? I'm
So-
glad. I'm glad I could actually do that for you because I was inspired by somebody myself. Actually, I was inspired by Kevin Smith. Okay.
Yeah.
Kevin Smith.
He was talking
familiar.
when he's some Hollywood guru guy, and he likes to talk a lot. But listening to one of the things that he said anybody can do a podcast. Anybody can do, if you got something to say and a way to record it and put it out there, anybody can do it. And it's not just for people like me or whatever. And I took that to heart, and that's how I got started. And that's how I started the network, and that's how I explained to other people, how do they get started? So,
You helped me with some of the technical questions at the time, and that was when we did 5 episodes, Utah and I. Do you remember that? That was the first World Gun. It wasn't World Gun Geek.
No.
Or was it? What did we call it? No, it was because
it was World Gun Geek.
It was that graphic that we used, the old school graphic.
Yeah, it was World Gun Geek.
And we did 5 episodes, and then it was gone. It went away. Like we were just like.
I vaguely remember.
We didn't have the staying power then. It was we
we also didn't have a clear path.
We didn't know where we were going at that point.
Well,
but
I understand
things have
that
changed now. We're
completely.
3 seasons in now. This is our 3rd season premiere.
I'm
very
actually
excited.
going on 3 years of a hiatus for my show. So consequently, I understand
Life
that.
happens.
But once we get moved into the studio, that's actually going to change. So
Nice.
Jim and I are going to be coming back and doing more episodes. And I've actually got a few lined up for some of the solo episodes that I did, which I like to call Into the Markness.
Very cool.
Well, he's got some coming up pretty soon called Gym Shorts. So
Even better.
So anyway, I've taken up enough of your time.
No, it's fine.
so-
Aaliyah has to go. I know for sure. We got to still clean up. But
Yep. So, and I got to break down the stage downstairs. So,
Dude, thanks
anyway,
so much for
listen,
being here.
Thank you very much for having me.
It was so great
And,
to see
it
you
was
again.
Great, absolutely, nice to meet
Thank
you.
you. Nice to meet
Probably,
you.
Nice to meet
will we
you.
see you at Con on the Cob? Are
You will
gonna be there?
definitely see us at
All
Con.
right,
Well,
we'll
you'll
see.
see me at Con on the Cob. I'll be running the stage again.
Cool.
Oh,
So,
okay.
I won't have a lot of our other stuff that we have done in the past at Con on the Cob, like our booth and everything, which we always do video from. But I will have a little something happening, and if you'd like, maybe I can get you on our show.
That'd be fun. Yeah,
That'd be fun.
We'll do it.
So, all right. Thank
All
you
right.
very much, and I'm
Thank
just
you,
going to
man.
hand this right back to you guys.
Okay, appreciate it. All right. Well, this is, man. Wow, so what a finish to the show, right?
That last,
I thought we were going to be
half hour
done
or so.
at like 45 minutes, and then Andy shows up, and
Look
it's
out!
awesome. Great stuff. Thank you. Aaliyah, you got to go, so we'll let you
do.
go. Thank you so much, both of you,
course.
for being here on our first podcast back from hiatus. It's
Yes.
That's
exciting.
kind of crazy.
We literally really are going to be doing work. We're going back in the coming weeks.
We're doing
it's
what?
happening.
What is
We're
it?
going back.
Our second
Where
show.
are we going back? Where?
And then we're going to launch that. It's
Or
going to
when?
happen. It's going to happen before Christmas of this year. That's the goal.
Okay.
So it's happening. Anyway, thanks so much for being here. Thanks for listening. Thanks for following.
Yeah.
World Gun Geek everywhere. I still got us down in a little picture-in-picture.
Okay.
Our
Oh.
guest
Picture.
thing is empty.
As we watch
Thanks so
the,
much,
speed.
guys. We'll see you. We are waving.
I am
We are
waving.
We'll see you guys next time.